Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. I got a trade for you right off the bat. I've been looking at Bitcoin for about 2 hours straight already throughout the morning. Already did a tutoring session. Had a great time with Dan. Shout out to you, Dan. Thank you so much for coming on in and sitting with me. Had a great time. Always amazing people that I meet on my tutoring sessions. You guys are super, super amazing people. And I find you extremely interesting, every single one of you guys. So thank you guys so much for joining and becoming a part of the Crypto Liver Show. I appreciate you more than you would ever know. What's going on here? There's something. What is that? Oh, okay. That's the screen. I'm like, all right. That's this thing right here. I was like, what is that? Okay. I got this weird outline. I got to fix that later on. I don't know what happened with the settings, but we'll figure it out tomorrow. Don't want to waste too much time. Actually, oh, I know it. It looks fine here. It looks different on my screen. Okay, cool. Live stream looks great. Okay, awesome. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, guys, and that is your time as we move forward through cryptocurrency. I'm telling you, this is the time when people are sketchy, when people are freaked out, when retail really just starts to lose complete faith in cryptocurrency. That's when you get in. That's when the prices are the best. I feel bad for them because they don't realize that these are going to be the lowest prices, you know. John McAfee, man. R.I.P. to John McAfee, man. Sad to say. Sad to say. New exchange out here, the BiTop Exchange. I want to look into this thing. Looks pretty interesting. I'm going to be doing a video about it later on today. Going to zoom into this thing. The BiTop Exchange. Create a new era of artificial intelligence for CFDs. Awesome. They have a really good copy trade. Where maybe you guys could copy me. I could put some trades out here. We could copy each other. See what I'm doing. And yeah. BiTop Global Station. Trading volume in the last 24 hours about $1.3 billion. So it's bringing in some money. It's doing its thing. It's in the U.S., the United Kingdom, a bunch of different places. So the BiTop Exchange, they got a nice DApp, and they're ready to rock. So a new exchange coming out on the game. Coming out here, guys. The BiTop Exchange. BiTop, or BiTop. I don't know exactly how you want to say it. BiTop. The BiTop Exchange. But it's the idea. Okay, the BiTop Exchange, man. Interesting. Looks like they have a lot of pairs too. Let's see what's going on in their markets. I want to know how many pairs they have, what's going on. Got to do a deep dive and see what's really going on with the BiTop Exchange. All right. Well, they got Atom USD. They got a lot of USDT pairs here. Atom USDT, UMA, Storage, SNX, Reef, Ontology, OMG, Luna, Comp. Okay, 1 inch. Okay, smaller selection than Binance, but they got a good selection so far. DeFi, BAO, Cake. They got some Cake. Okay, they got Comp. They got CRV, Uni, YFI, ZRX. It's kind of nice having a, right, proof of stake. I don't know what gray means. BSC. Oh, that's kind of nice how you can kind of organize it all, right? Okay. Smaller exchange with less coins, but you know what? Less coins to worry about, more coins to focus on. Kind of just, trade what you see. Doge kind of making a move here. 24 cents, up 0.5%. Comp up. Let's see what's going on here. In all here. (13%), 10%, Sand. They got Kusama, Sol, Phantom. They got all our favorites here. All the coins that we love to trade here on the BiTop Exchange. I'm going to take a look at, their fees and their market structure compared to the other exchanges, but something to look into, a new exchange. I'll put a link out, yeah, we'll look at that, the BiTop Exchange. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. We got to look at Bitcoin right off the bat, and that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. Thank you for coming on in and coming on in. And there he is with the Toad, man. The $20 Toad coming in every single day. Appreciate you, man. First exchange listing July 5th. Pad swap, flash loan proof. Yield farms will pay out for years. 1% ROI a day on some farms. You know what? I'm going to put $1,000 into Toad today. I'm probably going to put the posting out in a little while. So you sold me, man. You've given me damn near $500. I mean, how much? You've given me like at least 10. I feel like you've given me 5 to 7 super chats. Give me about $200 since, right off the bat. So appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Shout out to the Bitcoin Hasher with the consistent $20 shill with Toad Swap. And you know what? It's been consistent. So far, so good. Okay. So look what we have here. 33K has to hold. I told you 33.4K was a big deal. It was nice that we hold it through the day yesterday, and then we did not hold. That was, but then I looked at more market structure, and I made this pattern here. And so far, if we're trading patterns, we go up and down. Up, down, up, down. Looks like we're going to head right back up again, right? So the idea was, remember the trade we put out yesterday? Had you taken the short stop loss, you would have been hit. Had you taken the long stop loss, you'd still be in the trade. Still in the trade. So I would enter the trade here, 33.3. Right now. This would be my solid entry here, right off the bat for Bitcoin. We don't waste your time here. We love your time. So if you're coming in here to learn about Bitcoin, learn about how to trade, we're going to give that to you right off the bat, right? We're not going to hold back here. We're not like, oh, join my trading group and then I'll teach you how to trade. Or you have to pay me first for me to give you something. No, it doesn't work like that. I do run a Patreon for $99 a month, right? I do tutoring for $99 an hour. Those things are sustainable. That's why I'm able to sustain myself, right? I don't have to shill coins. I don't have to shill projects that I don't like. I don't have to take money from people that I don't want to take because I make money giving you guys the information, right? I sell information for a living. That's what I do, all right? And I give it to you guys free here so you can kind of see if my information makes sense. Once you size me up and it makes sense, then you can start coming closer to me, get into the Patreon, start spending your money, start becoming, or exchanging your money for more value, really, is what you're doing. That's really what you're doing. So shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate you, Bitcoin Hasher. I think I'm definitely going to be putting about $1,000 into Toad Swap, Pad Swap. DM me. Tell me the best farms. Just get me ready to go so I can just kind of get it going right off the bat. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance is growing too as well. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin dominance. We'll take a look at that, right? As altcoins continue to struggle a little bit today, as a lot are in the red. We have a few in the green, but not too many. We'll take a look at what's happening with the altcoins. And we let it rip. Winner right now is Doc with the mainnet launch on June 30th coming out. Certik, audit. I like CTK. I've been talking about CTK a lot. Interesting, CTK breaks out of the pennant. So some are able to get themselves out of the ditch and some aren't. Some coins are able to kind of push for it, but you can see previous resistance is always really holding us down now. CTK. Okay. How's that music for you guys? Is it too low? Let me know if you want it up a little more. We will accommodate you guys. Something like that. I think that's a nice level. But let me know. It's up to you. I also hope my voice is not peaking in your ear. Let me know. Okay. What up, Trent? Shout out to Trent. Shout out to everyone here. Shout out to Trent Osborne. Shout out to Eric. Thank you very much. Shout out to BABYDOGE. Let's take a look at the BABYDOGE too. BABYDOGE pumping off of the Elon tweet. I mean, who would have thought he would have tweeted about BABYDOGE? But there you go, man. Every day we wake up to a funky, funny surprise here in the crypto game. I feel like it's only a matter of time, right? BABYDOGE. We've been talking about and going over BABYDOGE for the last week too here, which is interesting, right? We went over BABYDOGE many times. We've gone over BABYDOGE, Papa Doge, Mama Doge, all the fun little BABYDOGE coins. So let's see how big the pump really was. Let's take a look. Oh, not too bad, not too shabby. Let's go back here. And then we're going to tackle Bitcoin for sure. Just funny, the Elon tweeted BABYDOGE. It's just funny to bring it up. Kucoin seems to be kind of slow today because of all the people probably in BABYDOGE. Everyone's probably checking this chart right now. Like baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, BABYDOGE. That's what he did, right? Do 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 do, BABYDOGE. Anyone that has kids knows that song, the Baby Shark song. Those people generated a lot of income on YouTube with that track. I'm telling you right now. And there's people that just stole the song and generated income. Like, it paid a lot of people, that Baby Shark track. Anyway, I mean, beautiful bull pennant, break to the upside. BABYDOGE was kind of sitting in a nice channel for a possible break to the upside. BABYDOGE, and there it went. And what was the percentage gain for BABYDOGE? Meme coins still drawing people in. Just when they don't want to trade them, they're like, damn, a nice 143% for BABYDOGE, and that happened in like literally an hour and a half, right? And now it's kind of flagging out here. Let's take a look. A bit of a flag here for BABYDOGE now. I mean, he now put it on the map to so many people now know what BABYDOGE is. Every time he does that, though, he puts more people into cryptocurrency. Remember that. Remember the overall larger effect idea of what he does. So, good or bad, he creates exposure to the space. All right. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, guys. And that is your time as we push through the cryptocurrency space every single day. No matter what, and I teach you guys exactly how to trade, the ins and outs of trading, the ups and downs of the market, and we find our ways in and outside of the space. So 33K having an issue here. We're pushing for this low grade here. Now, we had swing down to swing down and swing up to swing. They're both swinging down, but the angles were far more vicious from the price action, which tells me there is a bit of divergence, but it wasn't strong. You could see we kind of curved up and curved back down. Right now, wow, the 1 hour is curving to the downside, showing that we may see some downside. Honestly, this trade may, just because I'm seeing a flip here on the stochastics. Let's take a look at the 4 hour as well. 4 hours double bottomed. I mean, if we stick to the 4 hour and we don't look at the 1 hour, this trade could stay. So I would keep in the trade on the 4 hour. Double bottom, push to the upside, risk 2.5% to gain 13. That's the trade for Bitcoin on the 4 hour chart. 33K seems to be falling fast, though. Let's take a look at a smaller time frame. We seem to be dumping here. Rounded top. See that? Rounded tops are bearish. Bitcoin formed another rounded top. Smaller time frames can show you some things. I mean, that's a rounded top. There's our bounce off the divergence, though. Swing down to swing down. We had a swing up to swing up. So there is strong bullish divergence. See that swing down there? And see this swing up here? And then we bounced off the oversold region and kind of made our second high indications. 33K not holding, though, about to fall down hard. Where is Bitcoin going? Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. All right, we're struggling with this line of support here at $33,150. We came back down and broke it All right, that was my really strong line. See, this is where we had a bunch of chop here. So you could say, okay, we could 32,008, but my really big line here is 32,400, 32,005. You know, we look, rejection, rejection, rejection. Little bit of a bounce, kind of eventually fell through, came back up, bounced. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Highly likely we should bounce here. I mean, we've been showing strong support here. Oversold on that 1 hour. You know, it is curving down, but I mean, we were oversold here. We've taken a nice tumble from the oversold region. The 4 hour was also overbought. And we came back down. Like, remember, and that's why I said to be caution on Bitcoin. We're overbought on the 4 hour. And last night I said to be, you know, we're overbought on the 1 hour. I said we're probably going to go sideways or to the downside. I said tomorrow morning we will open up a trade, right? I said tomorrow morning in the live stream, hopefully the RSI will be ready, the stochastic will be reset, and we're ready to open up a trade again. And that was kind of exactly what I was thinking would happen, you know. But so far we're struggling at 33K. A lot of selling going on again. A lot of selling. What's up with the news? What's up with the dollar index? Try to find out, is there FUD? What is going on, man? And is it just, you know, because we should have bounced on up. Now we look at the daily. Daily is pushing to the upside here, right? But we're getting to the end of the run, right? So the daily's losing momentum. Like, we had a good momentumous move here for the daily time frame. Big red candles again coming on the daily time frame. And really, once we test this low support, so Bitcoin just staying. And another thing is, yesterday we talked about it can't break back into this trend line. This trend line, was it a retest? I said, I hope this is a retest. If it's not, look for us to break back to the downside of the pattern, right? So the good thing we could say about this is a higher low on the daily? And are we going to make our way up on a trend line? The one thing in our favor right now is we do have that 1 hour. We do have the 1 hour still in our favor. And the 4 hour. So, a little bit of a downside action here. Playing out. So we got a few things going that I see happening. It's possible, though, we're making a head and shoulder here. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Okay? Extremely likely, too. And this is the channel that you want to play on the 1 hour. This is the 1 hour channel. And, you know, even the 4 hour channel that we've been looking at. See this? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And we're oversold. So what I do, man, is we don't bug out. We take a deep breath. We calm down. And look, shoulder, head, shoulder broke to the downside as well. Not too shabby, right? Interesting. So we take a look here at the long position. We enter here. Stop loss could be kind of chintzy, 6%. That's a little too, It's a 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Really not my style, you know. Yeah, we'd have to shave right below support at about 4.9. If I could even get a little better at 4.4, right? So there's my idea right here. Here's a trade for BTC. And this is it. This is what I see today, man. Chop. A lot of chop. But you could still gain about, what? 11.55%. 13 if you take it all the way. And honestly, she could go more elongated, like, to the upside there. So, what is Bitcoin doing, man? Playing the game. But I like it here. And there was divergence, too, on a smaller time frame. Like, we look at the 15-minute. Do we see some divergence? That's what you want to see when you're getting into the 1 hour trade. And, like, right here, look, we have a downside swing, but an upside push. Let me show you what I mean here. And this is hard. You can barely see the swings, but they're there. And this moves to the upside. You see that? That was bullish divergence right there. Established on the 15-minute. Came back for more. Like to see us really hold this level. So 33,000 has to hold for my trade really to be viable, in my opinion, and to continue to the upside. Let's go back to that 4 hour. So you traded on the 4 hour. You don't have to really look at any of the time frame. 1 hour was low for you. So we've already kind of figured that out. So here's your trade for Bitcoin on the day. Again, none of this is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any project or trade, right? And remember, when you press the buy button or the sell button, it's on you. It is on you. What do you think of Elliott Wave theory? I've been watching some of the CoinSys videos, and he goes over it and looks as if Bitcoin is right where it's supposed to be. Should you take a look when you have time? I told my mom about the shout out and referred to her and everybody about the community. Share the love. You're the best, man. Shout out to Trent Osborne, man. Appreciate you, bro. Dash.link LTC. Tron, my picks of the day. Though all bottomed out, I think they was pulling back as the rest pumped. I think they pumped. Could be headed for a fifth wave. Watchers, you know, should hit the like button. You playing yourself? God is watching. Seriously. That's funny, right? 131 people watching, 60 likes on the live stream. Come on, man. Hit the like button. Don't play yourself. Like, that's bad karma. It's bad karma to watch my show and not hit the like button. No, literally, it is. And then if it's bad karma to leave the show when I say that too. Trust me. No, it's not. It's you want good vibes. You want good vibes. You want to watch someone. And guys, I always say, if you can't hit the like button for me, please hit it for my daughter. Summer, I need your like button, baby. I need you to guilt trip them. They don't want to help a little kid out. A little kid's good daddy out. And she doesn't come for me. Come here.
Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the button and subscribe, and you can always watch this video again. And make sure to subscribe down in the comments below.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. How could you say no to that now? All right, man. I got my own personal like advertiser. All right. Who else? What other show has that, man? Right, on demand like advertiser. With a beautiful little voice and a cute little smile. And if you can't hit the like button now, what have I done to you? You know what I'm saying? What have I done to you? Like, honestly, shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, guys. And that is your time. If you don't know what this show is about, if you're kind of weirded out, it's good. You should feel uncomfortable. This is a show that will be way different than anything you've ever seen. I am not like any other YouTuber you've ever known, and we will not act like any other show you've ever been around. So get with us. Understand what's going on here, and get with the crypto lifers. Yes. And if you want to be where everyone else is and do the same stuff, then come on, man. Let's be different. Let's be new. Let's be innovative. Let's change the world with our energy, with our vibration. Okay. As much as I love trading, I also want to spread the love, man. It's about saying thank you. Did you say thank you today? I woke up this morning. First thing I said was thank you. Doc doing its thing. We talk about Doc because it had a mainnet on the 30th. Booming. Here's my idea. Would it come up, do a retest, and bounce? It would bounce, but eventually it would break out. We put Doc down here in this drunken head and shoulders just to, say back when, right? Thinking, hey, man, it might come up here and then break to the upside. It would eventually kind of respect that shoulder. Yeah, the headline there. But then break its way back up. I mean, Doc doing big things here on the Bitcoin pair. So had you put one Bitcoin into Doc, it would have made you a half a Bitcoin. Not too shabby within about a day, 2 days from June 29th. So Doc doing its thing based off Doc's mainnet. I've been trading Doc ever since the summer over and over again. Here's another idea we gave you for Doc, which was this inverted head and shoulder. It broke to the upside. Congratulations to anyone that took the trade. Inverted head and shoulder for Doc. Bam. We nailed the target. It would dump, come all the way back up again for the mainnet. So Doc's been good to us. So shout out to any lifers that took the call, looked at what we were talking about here. I didn't put a call up for last night but we did get a big pump out of it yesterday for Doc BTC. Back up to 271, getting rejected by its previous high. Look for it to retest, I think 270, possibly even 253 before it bounces back up to the upside. But Doc doing its thing, man. One of the bigger coins on the day. Certik, CDK. I like Certik. I talk about it a lot. We had it in this kind of pennant. It broke to the upside. Interesting. Not huge gains, and it did get rejected by the previous high. I'd like to see Certik to break and close above 136. Right? CTK. This is where all the coins are getting audited. It makes sense that Certik should go up and start to make a move, but think all eyes on Bitcoin, and depending on what Bitcoin's going to do, if Bitcoin dumps, it'll take every single trade out, except for some BTC pairs and a few different things. Right? ETH also had been pumping very, very hard recently. Only a matter of time that ETH would take a chill pill. Right? It did well for the last 4 or 5 days. Let's see what's up with ETH now. So my idea is this. We must have been looking on the 4 hour possibly, that ETH would break out And I said I would either buy ETH up here if it breaks out of here or down here again. I think ETH is going to have a little bit of a pullback. And there it was. It pulled right back to the line here and did a bounce. So ETH doing well, holding its own here. Okay. What I'd like to see is ETH bounce off this region. One thing I don't like is that's an M pattern. All right. M patterns do express negative result or downward results, not negative results, because you could short it. That's a positive result. So they do possess, you know, a downward possible moment in time. See that? Like so. Oversold on the 4 hour. Telling you that ETH probably isn't going to break 2,000. I think it's going to hold this level pretty nicely at 2,030. I don't think we're going to see a ETH below 2,000. I believe we hold above it. That's my idea. I'm sticking to it. It is based off of some Fibonacci retracement ideas, and it's based off of support and resistance. So go ETH, go. And it's in this beautiful pennant. I see it breaking to the upside, getting all the way back up here to about $4,559 Ethereum. Otherwise, pretty much another red day in the market. Let's see what's going on here on CoinMarketCap. So Bitcoin down 4% in the last 24 hours, down 2% in the last 7 days. Ethereum's up 6% in the last week. Not too shabby, but down 1.57. Cardano holding 133. Really hasn't moved all week long. Only down about 1%. Doing pretty good. Stabilizing pretty well. Polkadot still holding that basically 5% loss, 4.73. Bitcoin Cash. Last week really didn't do anything. Stayed pretty flat for the most part. Litecoin back to 135. Just kind of flatlining here, down 2% today as well. So you can see Solana. Signs of life for Solana holding above $30. Chainlink struggling to get above 20. Polygon holding that 108. Really sticking above $1, but down 10% on the week. Theta, mainnet did nothing for it. No pump for Theta mainnet. Really sad that it would have such great news, and really it had a pre-pump, but I mean overall got brought down by by Bitcoin's kind of ups and down turbiness. So 634 for Theta, VeChain at $8.34, 8 cents and 3/10%. Tron, Monero, EOS, Shiba Uno. Up 20% this week. Just, you know, something to talk about. Shiba was one of the bigger winners on the weekly time frame. Aave up 15% and up to today. So Aave showing signs of strength. We'll take a look at Aave. You know, because of its lending and all its borrowing and things, I believe it's very bear proof. Aave is a very strong coin to hold in the game. Kusama as well. Pancake Swap back at $12.80 seems to kind of found its zone here between, I don't know what, $12 and $14. Seems to just be kind of going back and forth there a lot. Pancake Swap. We got Compound, Hedera Hashgraph, BitTorrent, Kusama at 200 down. Holding this $200 level pretty well. Look at Waves up 21% on the week. Lost 7% last night. So we got a little bit of a push down for the altcoins. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. It's telling you the Bitcoin dominance probably is revving up or giving some trouble to the altcoins. That's the notion that you get when you see what's happening here. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 143 people, 97 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers, please? If you're liking this, I appreciate you, man. Hit me up on Telegram. I would appreciate crypto_lifer. Man, I appreciate your energy, bro. I've been slacking because so much to pay attention to. But, man, today will be 3K a day. That's 365 road to a million. There you go. That's 65 road to a million. There you go, man. Check out Lifer's video on it. Thinking of this Bitcoin trade, although I am worried for more long-term if the bear flag plays out. I don't stay worried. I don't use the word worried. I don't live in fear. There's no reason to worry. You could short the market. So why would you be worried? You could make money. You should have some capital on the sidelines ready to do whatever you need to do in order to be sustainable, right? So you shouldn't be worried. I'm worried for more long term if this bear flag plays out. What do you mean? You could use your capital to gain more money and then buy more Bitcoin. You should be happy that the Bitcoin's at a price where you could actually obtain more than you think you could. 141, 99 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I'm going to ask one last time. My little daughter came out and begged for the likes. She begged for them, so you can't even give a 6-year-old daughter the likes. She's going to count these likes today. She's going to dream about all you people that gave the nice, good likes, man. Tip the glass, my friend. Crypto Lifer merch is on the way. Can't wait. Wanted to get on Crypto Greg and Ray, and now Bitcoin Hasher level. Thanks for all your help. You've changed my life for the better. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat from Mike Jordan. Much appreciated, man. I'm so bad in trading. Beyond Protocol, not released yet. Very, very serious project. I appreciate you for saying that. Beyond Protocol. We'll write that down. Beyond Protocol. All right. Beyond Protocol is the fabric of the new world in stealth mode. Watch the video. Something tells me that this is hot. I don't know why. I got this feeling. Every once in a while I get a feeling, even just from a word. I don't mean I make a trade off of it, but I start doing my research, start seeing what's going on. Let's watch the video for Beyond Protocol. It looks really awesome and interesting as well.
The lights are turning on. The machines we built are waking up. They're listening. And today we have a decision to make. What language will we teach them? Will our devices speak hatred and division? Will we allow them to do us harm? Will we impart on our machines the worst of our nature or our greatest strengths? The machines are talking. Will they make us better? Stronger? The revolution isn't coming. It's already here. Introducing a blockchain so powerful and so secure it creates a new language and a new set of rules. Others might know how to corrupt machines, but we know how to unite them. Because we've developed a new denomination and a new democracy for smart machines worldwide. We're going to put ethics back into technology for good.
That was it. They didn't say anything about, like, anyone could have done that. Anyone could have done that. Like, I don't know. They didn't really tell us anything, like, about anything, right? And the BiTop Exchange, guys, check out the BiTop Exchange. Maybe the place you want to go. Just want to kind of bring it up there. This video was sponsored by the BiTop Exchange, so just want to bring that up. Beautiful exchange. Small coins trying to get their feet wet into the market. So, you know, jump on in, see what's going on. You can even copy traders that are successful. The BiTop Exchange. Check it out. Okay, moving forward. Let's see what's going on here. 158 people watching. Thank you so much for coming on in, guys. Appreciate you. We're going to keep going through the trades, see what's going on today in trade land. I got a bunch of different things I'm thinking about. I like to see that Ethereum's holding pretty well. We gave you a BTC trade. Let's see if BTC can hold 33K. If it doesn't hold 33K live on the live stream, we're going to have a bit of an issue. All right, so it's a big deal for me that Bitcoin can hold this level. We also gave you a live trade. If you're just coming on in, we gave you a live trade already. Right off the bat, right when you get in here and spend your time with me, guys, I basically try to accelerate the learning and try to give you your value. Your most valuable thing on this planet is your time. That's your most valuable possession. That's your most valuable resource. Nothing else is more valuable than your time. So, with that being said, once you guys come and share your time with me, I try to give you a trade right off the bat. I really respect your time. So here's the idea for the 4-hour trade. And you know what? We're oversold. We're ready to rock. We got some divergence on the 1 hour. Things are looking all right. We double bottomed. It tells me that we should move to the upside through this channel and begin to make our way on out for Bitcoin. This channel could eventually be the one that gets us back above this high. Now, until we break 41,400, even get a candle close at 42K. Until then, we're still in a downtrend that just is still in a downtrend. Good thing though is look, low, higher low, higher low. Third consecutive higher low in a row. If we can confirm this higher low, so far so good. As long as we don't go below this. So here's your idea. Bitcoin is still bullish in my opinion, as long as it doesn't make a lower low lower than 30K. Bitcoin is still bearish in my opinion, as long as it can't make a higher high above 42K. So this is our range. If we can get it above 42K, then it's gonna be like making bacon on the beach, baby. And that's gonna be what we want. You remember that from The Simpsons, making bacon on the beach? Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but I do. I remember Homer like making bacon on the beach, which doesn't make any sense, but that's just something, it sounds cool. That should be the title of my next live stream, Making Bacon on the Beach. Come on in and learn how to trade cryptocurrency, you know? But anyway, love you guys. Thank you for coming on here. So that's the idea for Bitcoin right there. And shoulder, head and shoulder too. Inverted head and shoulders, 68% chance of a break to the upside. Let's get the measured move from the neckline. I'd like to see us break this neckline and then get on up here. And look at that. This inverted head and shoulders could bring us back to 42K, right actually to the top. That's crazy. That is crazy. And we're coming back. The only thing I don't like is we came back into the pattern. So highly likely, I thought that we would make it all the way down here to the bottom of the pattern. So if we break 33K and it doesn't hold, I think it's highly likely we come all the way back down here to about 30,005. Okay. Chart conveys 30,005 as the next level, right? And that would be, you know, that would be support. That's where this previous candle closed right there. I'd love to see this make a higher low and us continue to the upside. That would be so beautiful and so lovely. So let's hope that continues from here. All right. Bitcoin doing its thing. So there's your Bitcoin trade for the day. Highly likely that the 4 hour plays out. And the 4 hour usually takes 16, 17 hours. So it looks like we could see some altcoins pumping from today, tomorrow into Saturday. That's the basis that I have, right? And then we get to the weekly candle close on Sunday, and then the cycle continues yet again, and we're back where we started. So just to put this into perspective, you know, and for you guys to think about it a little bit. A lot of Kucoin love too. Let's see what's up with Kucoin. Shout out to Kucoin. There's a referral link to Kucoin in the description below. One of the best exchanges in the game. I love Kucoin. I have not paid to say this. I just absolutely love Kucoin. I've been using them for a long time, and I think Kucoin is just, you know, a viable, beautiful thing. I love their customer service. I like their setup. I like their user experience, and I've been using Kucoin for about 5 years now. Since they first came out, I've been using Kucoin. 24-hour change in the markets on Kucoin. We got 12% gains here on BTC3. This new BTC3 3x short on Bitcoin is the only thing up right now. That's funny. MakerDAO, Aave, Pol, right? Kusama, and 1%. So not a lot of coins big on Kucoin. Let's take a look at Binance. BTC pair is moving a lot better on Binance. Let's take a look at the markets. Buy and sell cryptocurrency in minutes. Binance. So the BNB pairs. All right, let's look at the fiat markets. So 64% on Ergo. DOC holding us down. CTK, Certik, STMX doing its thing. IQ, BSUD. Remember IQ came out not too long ago. HBAR holding us down. And then it's linked down, BTC down, AXS, and, you know, the rest of them. I still wouldn't hold those down tokens when you're that oversold on the 1 hour and the 4 hour, right? It tells me that there could be a bit of, you know, this is usually where you want to buy in. I want to buy into the red. You want to buy into the red. You want to sell out of the green. Okay. Buy into the red, sell out of the green. So that's something we're looking at right now. So the Bitcoin trade is in. Lately, it's trading Bitcoin, using that money to accumulate alts. That's kind of the game plan. Let's take a look at Phantom BTC. And I love the BTC pairs, guys. Remember, I played the Phantom BTC pair. Did very well for me as well. Possible head and shoulder there that I was looking at. You see that? And we did kind of slightly go down, but it didn't play out perfectly. Thank goodness. Thank beeswax. Okay, so look at this. I think that's a falling wedge, not an ascending triangle, not a descending triangle. So there's a 68% chance that this breaks back to the upside, back to its high. Even a slight cup and handle, right? Now, it's a rigid cup and handle. It's not perfect, but it's slight cup and handle action. And wow, very interesting. And we're bouncing off low support here, right? At that 600 Satoshi level seemed to be very, very strong. And as low as we got here at what, 607. Now we're at 674. So this thing's already starting to move, and it's actually holding really, really well compared to other coins. So Phantom BTC, nice trade to the upside. I'm going to put a call out for this right now. I'd put a long out here based off this idea that it's just holding so strong. Stop loss could be right here below the trend line at 15%. And a gain of like 170%. More than 11-to-1 risk-reward ratio here on this trade. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Boom, boom, boom. Now, look at the other oscillator, see what's going on. We are getting a little high on the 4 hour, and let's see that 1 hour. Actually, 1 hour wants to cruise though. 1 hour wants to cruise. Doesn't mean we can't back down and test the bottom trend line, but things are looking so good. If we break above the 200-day on the 1 hour, that would be a good place to long. So wait for the price to break above the 200-day on the 1 hour, and then I would kind of start to ladder in. Again, never go all in on at once. Ladder in, begin to build a position. But this is looking pretty good to me. Phantom, BTC. A good pair out here that's really holding itself down. Holding itself down, not in the way of like it's helping itself out, like in the hip hop version. Like I hold you down, baby. You know what I'm saying? Not hold you down like the price holding you down. Shout out, follow me at Twitter at CryptoLifer33. I'd really appreciate that. You just might get a chart to your inbox. You just might see what's going on right off the bat. Follow me at CryptoLifer33 on Twitter. I'd really appreciate it, guys. I'm very active on Twitter. Always posting, talking, getting people going. I could be funnier. I got to work on that, but I'm getting as good as I'm trying to, just working on it. Shout out to all my followers, 17,053 followers. We broke 17. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And and shout out to Jacob for giving me the awesome tweet yesterday. Showing me some love, man. I appreciate you guys. Let's see what's going on with the notifications. What do I see here? Super heavy moves. Rapid reusable rockets. RRR. Super heavy moves today. He just gets to post things that... So he's the front man. Interesting. BABYDOGE. Do. This is him just being able to be him. Jeff Bezos. Amazon Blue Origin. Washington Post. What a weirdo. To tell me the code you are executing does not compile. Release the Doge. 6 hours ago he said release the Doge. Didn't do anything though. Stop gendering memes. I mean mimes. Falcon 9 first stage has landed. The landing zone is insane. Watching a rocket come back and land, that's insane. That's insane. That's skills. I'm so happy we're doing that now as a human race. Not just sending it off into space and watching it kind of break into pieces. Sounds kind of very remedial, doesn't it? I feel like we shouldn't have got into space until we figured that one out. Like we were a little preemptive, no? Oh no, we're just going to let all the space junk surround the Earth. Crazy, right? But there's a trade right here. Phantom BTC, man. You only give up when you give up. Remember that, man. The market only gives up when you give up. There's always an opportunity in the market. Always an opportunity in the market. Every single day, guys. Every single day. Okay, moving forward. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance because that's been having a huge effect on where we're going to go with the altcoins. All right. Now, so far it trended to the downside. That gave a little relief rally for the alts. Right? This is my idea that we would make it to the bottom of the pattern. We're here. First, we were at the top. So we did what I thought. Up, down, down. Right? Now we look. Okay. 4 hours oversold. Tells us we want to make a move to the upside. So I think we get a relief rally for Bitcoin, but not for the altcoins. Looks like this is going to come up again. I'd like to continue and then drop out of this rising wedge. So I'd like to see dominance fall at one point. But right now, we got to say, it looks like it's going to be a little tough to trade alts because the 4 hour is going to push up. So I'm telling you, that's why I'm stuck on Bitcoin, trading Bitcoin a lot more than recently. You see me, I'm basically been swing trading Bitcoin every day now. That's really it. That's what I go for. Man, so Bitcoin dominance. All right, let's take a look at the daily for it. Daily is coming down too, telling us we're about to have a surge in dominance. Looks like it could boost up out of this. Like, that's kind of creepy. It's telling us this may boom. And honestly, that's what has to happen, honestly, for the market to resurface. Bitcoin has to have a big, massive pump. Altcoins may bleed a little bit. The USDT pairs will go up, but the BTC pairs will bleed. Okay, so I'm telling you right now, we're going to have to see a move in Bitcoin. And then the money will flow out of Bitcoin back into the alts. That'll bring everyone back. The news will come in. Bitcoin soars to 42K. Bear market is over. Oh my God. You know, all these people on the sidelines think we're going to 15K. They're listening to all these YouTubers like, I don't want to get in anymore. Retail's been scared. Retail's been flushed out. Hands have been shaken. Only the real soldiers are left right now. If you're sitting with me right now, you are a real crypto lifer. Like, you're an OG. Honestly, if you're here right now, odds that you're going to be worth a lot more money than the people that left are extremely high. Extremely, extremely high. So we're filtering out the weak hands, guys. We're finding out who can hang and who can't hang. And we got to the bottom of it pretty fast when you could see how many people just flush out of Bitcoin because of that, right? So remember, if you're still here, you're an OG, you're staying true to the game. And honestly, this isn't truly just about Bitcoin. This is about learning how to trade. We could use this stuff in any single market. Inverted head and shoulders, rising wedges, how to find divergences, learning your stochastics, RSI, trend lines, support and resistance, Fibonacci. Everything I teach here, literally, we could just be using this market as a complete teaching guide. And we could use this in any market for the rest of our lives, right? Let's take a look at overstock. We had a call for overstock recently, but right now, Bitcoin dominance tells you that usually it foreshadows a big pump for Bitcoin. This getting low here tells me that I think Bitcoin's going to come back in a rage. Like, it's just going to storm completely crazy. So looks like Bitcoin could get pretty heavy coming forward. So we're looking at that, and we're looking at it very, very closely. Okay. So that's I just got to put that on your radar. Weekly's overbought. This is great. So Bitcoin will get its surge. Okay. And then altcoins will bleed it. We'll get our little bleed in altcoins. Then the money will flow back into the altcoins, and then dominance will dump. I mean, this is setting up for the picture that I'm seeing, guys. So I'm painting a whole picture for you. What's going to happen in the markets in the next few weeks? Every single day I do this. So like, remember that in repetitive motion, we're always striving, we're always gaining, we're always grinding. Okay. All right. Now, dollar index. Important we look at the dollar index. So I got the Bitcoin show. I call it the show. And it really just gives us everything we need for the show. Wow. Huge double bottom right there. Right off the bat on the weekly. But we're getting overbought here. Like, the weekly did as best it could. Now, the weekly is a big time frame. We should get bigger moves. Like, here we went from 96 all the way to 102. That was there. And look at the tweezer top. Tweezer tops are no good. You see those? Listen to Miss Ray, man. Tweezer tops will dump you. And we dumped. Slight cup and handle right there, right? You could say it's kind of a cup and handle-esque. But we've been struggling. Dollar has not been able to get past certain highs, right? And now it's flagging right now, but the weekly tells us not too great. But it isn't a cup and handle with momentum to the upside. Tells me I think we're going to get a push up. At least to the 200-day moving average here. And let's see us get rejected by the 200. So dollar pumping is not good for Bitcoin, not good for stock market, not good for anything but your savings account, honestly, which nobody has anymore, so it's not good. I see this giant cup and handle on see this. I see this ginormous cup and handle, which tells me that the dollar is going to go. Now, who knows? But this says that the dollar is going to get all the way back to 130. I mean, how the dollar is going to gain value while they're printing it? So probably not going to happen. But just, showing you what the TA says. Now, where are we on that daily time frame? That's what I want to see. So on the daily, we're extremely overbought. We still have a little momentum to push to the upside. Look for us to get rejected by 93 and then place and come back down. If you're trading 4X, that's the idea there. And then once we get rejected by 93, I'd like to see us break back all the way down to this support region too. So, but still watching the dollar closely. It is breaking trend line here. Did a retest and broke back up again. It's showing some signs of strength. Something to worry about here. Okay, now we're looking back at total. The total market cap. What's what happened in the last 3-4 days? So far so good. Total dumped horribly. Then it dumped really, really bad. It got bought up off $1 trillion, right? So this is the entire market cap of every single cryptocurrency that we have in the game, in the space. Okay? And total. The idea is that total is doing something good. It broke back above $1.3 trillion, $1.34 trillion. That was a big number for me that I wanted to see it break above. Now it's testing it again. I don't want to see it break it. If it breaks it, highly likely we could test 1 trillion again, or even this 1.25 trillion. So this is entire market. Now we did breach a bit of resistance here, and we broke to the upside. If we do this here, we even broke here, but I think that was kind of a fake out, fake back in. Now, I need to see that the market stays above 1.3 trillion, 1.36. Bitcoin dumps, this dumps, and we're going to lose, that move in the market. So, and I'm not bullish, not even close, until we get back above 177, 176, and get a candle close at 182. So until 182, until this falling wedge breaks to the upside, and you know, we begin to have the regression of the of the downward move momentum, I'm not going to hold myself to anything. So we should see, we have to hold 1.3 trillion. So just keep watching 1.3 trillion. It's a big deal. Total too. That's all the altcoins, right? We had our pump, came back for the retest. We bounced off of 700 billion. So same for this. We break 700 billion. We come all the way back down to 666 and so forth. So, and then it's kind of like dismal after that. So I don't want to see these coins break. And then this chop should hold. So this area should hold as support and resistance anywhere thing above $600 billion. So where do I see us having to go to be bullish? Well, right off the bat, just like when Bitcoin gets above 42K, the altcoins then break, the altcoins can break above 990, basically back to the $1 trillion region. I'm not going to be really bullish until we break back in to the $1 trillion region. This does have a length here. You take the basically the size of the high price to the low, or just from, you know, the base of the triangle, and then you swing it here, and it says we should get all the way back up to about $1.43 trillion, right? That's the measured move of this gigantuan kind of wedge here. You could say we're kind of still in the wedge, and we got rejected by the top trend line. And it says we may come back down for more, or we may bust on out. Well, it's close. It's close. But there's total and total too, okay? And Bitcoin dominance and the dollar index. So you go over Bitcoin, you go over total, you go over total too, you go over dominance, you go over the dollar index, all right? Those are going to give you a squared away positional idea of what's happening. And then you also want to, I don't see why not, you throw the Dow in there too. You throw the Dow in, right? And so look, Dow, I believe, is going to follow this fractal that we have here, forming a bit of a shoulder-headed shoulders there. Inverted headed shoulders, excuse you me. And I could see this breaking to the upside. So let's see what we have. The dollar, you know, the Dow was low on the daily. We pumped nicely. I went to the weekly, and the weekly was also oversold, telling me that the Dow wants to have a beautiful couple of weeks, right? Whenever the weekly was down here, look at that. Let's see how long that took for it to play out till we got a little extended. And even then, we never really gave it back. I mean, 61 bars, yeah, I mean, that's 462 days. So this weekly Dow, honestly, pushing up could give us a whole nother year of loveliness in the market. That could take an entire year to play out. A whole year back to where we are again in June or July. Is today July 1st? My goodness, man. Shout out to all the Patreons, man. Today's the best day to join the Patreon. Remember, if you join any other day, you get charged the $99, right, from the Patreon. Also, if you want to join in cryptocurrency, please email cryptolifers@gmail.com, and we'll get you in the group. We'll show you best trading group in the game. We'll teach you how to trade. I'm going to come up with a course as well to show you exactly the ins and outs of trading. So we have more coming at you. We have a weekly screen share every single week. We go over tokenomics, token metrics, which also costs about $80 a month. So you basically get a token metrics subscription with my subscription. So you get so much out of it. I also have admins that are ready to help you. I have a beginners group that help beginners post and put their trades out so you can learn how to successfully trade this market, man. Extremely important you learn how to successfully trade this market. Extremely important you learn how to get with a group, you know. People, you got to research things. If you want to be good at something, you got to research it, right? Research the secrets of money. Research all these beautiful things. Okay, so the Tether dominance, this is good to know. You want to watch Tether dominance. When this starts to fall off, that's when we're going to get a bit of a bull run. But Tether dominance still kind of doing its thing. Formed a bit of a flag and then boom to the upside, you can see. So Tether dominance, still kind of flagging out and doing its thing. It is getting to its extension here on the weekly. When Tether dominance gets high, that's kind of when you're getting ready. So when Tether dominance gets low, look, and that's when we get bearish. When it gets high, we should start to get bullish, because what is Tether dominance? It's how many people are hiding out in Tether, man. And eventually, they're going to slowly buy. When this starts to drop, people are just flocking into Bitcoin like flies. You see? So this is going to tell us when people buy into Bitcoin heavy duty, Tether dominance. So just cool ways to look at different charts to give yourself an idea of what's happening in the market. So look, right here. I said I would wait for Ethereum to come back down to the bottom of the trend line before I got in, and it did exactly that. Let's take a look at the daily now. I just see it either going sideways before it goes up again, just in this pattern. Okay. Could even be in a bit of a pennant now, something like that. But it's definitely flagging for another upside. You know, you can see target there is 0.13. So that's basically about 100% gains. 6 on, yeah, it'd be a 6. Let's see. 101, yeah, 100%, 101. 107% gains out of Ethereum. Ethereum's still looking pretty bullish on the BTC pair. This is ETH, BTC. It boomed up. Now it's flagging out. So the ETH BTC pair looks really, really good. Okay. ETH USDT, not so much, but it did bounce very nicely. All right. Retrace from that high earlier on the 12th of May. What was our high for Ethereum? It was about $4,409, man. $4,400 Ethereum. I thought we would see 5K way earlier than we did. Ethereum was lacking in my frame. $200 million market cap. Or 200 market cap. Tiny. Elon BABYDOGE. Funny, man. So many of these things. Someone's always DMing me a crazy coin. I'm like, nope. What are you asking me about, man? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on. 167 people, 134 people watching. Can we get the watchers up to the likes? I'd really, really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. If you're new to the live stream, my name is The Crypto Lifer. I put my entire life into crypto 4 years ago, and I've never looked back. I now do not work for a living, except I do have a job. I work for my patrons. If you join my Patreon, I work for you. You have an analyst doing 16 hours of research for you a day, busting his butt, putting in 110% every single day, trying to give you the news, what's going on. And with that, let's go into some news real quick. Let's update you with some news. And I don't mean just news. I mean news on coins. And that's CoinMomo, baby. Shout out to anyone that knows about CoinMomo. Boss Baby in theaters and Peacock. Oh, Boss Baby's in theaters. Suns and Clippers Phoenix at NBA Finals bound with dominant victory over LA. There you go, man. King Jong-un sounds alarm on North Korea COVID breach. A judge has denied Britney Spears' request to have her father removed from her conservationship. Isn't that crazy, bro? Because his dad knows the judge. It's elitist. They're all connected. It's probably a guy getting money on the back end. And I'm telling you, man, this stuff goes deeper than you would ever want to know. Don't do deep dives if you don't want to know the truth. I'll tell you right now, the internet will teach you some things that I don't know if you can handle. You better be strong-minded if you're ready to see the truth, bro. And I'm not even going to bring it up. Minter, token launch on July 1st. So a token coming out called Minter, all right, is going to be coming out. AMPay, AME comes out. Amarok Menu on July 1st. Kick token has a token swap on the 1st of July. Chili's Team Vitality FTO by getting some Chili's in your account so you can purchase Vite when they become available on July 1st. So Chili's may get a little bit of a pump because people want to get into that. I don't know what an FTO is. I'm going to have to find out what a Team Vitality FTO football token offering. That's what I think it is, a football token offering. I think I figured it out. Ergo, emission reduction begins. I mean, they're going to reduce emissions for Ergo. Hedera Hashgraph mainnet comes out on July 1st. Could see a bit of a push. Is that why we're getting a move? Green Shiba Uno. Buyback program begins. Announcing a buyback program. We will buy back 1,000 BNB. 400K until July 1st. Interesting. Deep Onion. I remember when Onion first came out. Swift Coin. AMA with Baby BNB. Interesting. Baby BNB. That's funny. Ergo. Cargo. Bobby. CEO progress update. Puma Pay, 7 Puma token rewards, Golden Video Coin, Margin Swap, and Polkadex at DeFi Alliance. So not crazy news. The news kind of fizzled out in June. Summer tends to this area is pretty much kind of like things get ready for a pump in mid-July, usually in the market. So we've seen that before in things, you know. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in, guys. Appreciate you more than you would ever know. Okay. So, what's strong today? What's going on? We'll take a look at the market and see what it is for you guys every day. We do deep dives in small coins, big coins, large caps, small caps, you name it. It does not matter. Let's take a look at COS. The COS token doing a token burn. It's pretty good to see that as well. Interesting. Documenting Bitcoin on Twitter here is very interesting news. Check this out. A must-watch. U.S. House of Representatives testimony on ethos and strength of Bitcoin. Hold up. We're going to watch this. This is a testimony in the House of Representatives, guys. This is big news. I'm going to bring the volume down on the sound for this. Let's bring this up. Let's get into this. This is going to be a big deal for me to hear. If I cry or shed a tear, just know I'm okay. I just love Bitcoin.
There is another transaction we should celebrate for being unstoppable. Yes, there are some criminals making payments on the Bitcoin network because banks won't bank them. There are also pro-democracy activists in Belarus and anti-police violence protesters in Nigeria taking donations on the Bitcoin network because local banks won't bank them. Nonprofits Bisol and Feminist Coalition in Nigeria raised millions of dollars in Bitcoin donations last year. Donations they were forbidden from accepting by a corrupt or otherwise uncaring banking sector in their respective countries.
Boom.
In America, we don't always agree. But no matter what, we are tolerant and expect everyone to have the opportunity to stand up and fight for their own vision of the good. Crypto innovation embodies that aspiration. It's rough around the edges, but holds some values above all. Every node is an equal. No one's voice should be censored, and work rather than privilege is what counts in consensus.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, that wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, but it's better. Will the crypto frenzy lead to financial independence and early retirement or financial ruin?
For every
Honestly,
transaction,
it's going to help people, man, make more money. Unfortunately, not enough people believe in it yet. Bitcoin, the US dollar. Was that James Martin, right? People will figure it out over time. Isn't that crazy? Look, Bitcoin in linear and log scale. That's pretty cool. Bitcoin, that's when you think about it, like the 50K, 20K, 30K, like it shouldn't even be there. Like it's just guys, man, we got to realize where we are in the space. We are so early in this space. We are so early in this space, man. And look at the BiTop Exchange, man. Look at this. Bitcoin pumping now. Boom. Off my call. Another call on the channel. Strong. Block. Look at this. BiTop Exchange with the green candles coming through. Look at the BiTop Exchange. Get on into BiTop. I can't wait to trade on BiTop tomorrow. No, I'm just messing with you guys. Love the BiTop Exchange, man. Gotta give them some love. Supporting your boy, man. Okay, so look. Let's see what's going on. I got some super chats to go over. Let me see what you guys super chatted. During that video, while I was focused, you were focused. Let's see what's going down. Where's my super chat? Let me just bust it back out again. I tend to open up windows during the live stream to the point of no return. You should see my screens. They're just everywhere. Shout out to Ray for the $30, man. Lone super chatter. Loving me. Okay, Ray, for the foretell. We're going to go for tell. Okay, so can you go through exits in EQZ, tell, and poll, long and short? Okay, let's take a look. This track is dope. Yeah, this track is awesome, man. Yo, we appreciate all the hard work, Lifer. So much charismatic and love. Mad Dog. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, so true. It's like Matrix, Swish. I never woke up sometimes. Crypto is our way out of the control of the elites. So what's the analysis on Bitcoin? We did that already, man. At the beginning, every time, produce the beats. What are we watching? That was good. The regulators just like whatever. We'll just track all the Bitcoin transactions. I know. Elon made a post saying big moves coming. Yeah, he was talking about oh, you think that's gonna, yeah, whatever, I don't know. He's talking about SpaceX, but he's hiding information. Yeah, you never know, man. He knows what the elites are planning. He may be trying to give us a little bit of insight. You never know. You never know. And look at that, man. Huge pump in the market right now. Trust the lifer, man. Trust the lifer. Trust the lifer. Actually, looks like there may be some arbitrage on the BiTop Exchange, guys. Hold up. Hold up. I think we may find some arbitrage opportunity. Apparently so. What do you guys think? Right? Because it looked like that exchange had Bitcoin at 30,006, but we seen it at a higher price. So at a lower price. What is arbitrage? Arbitrage is buying at one place, selling at another for a different price, right? Basically using different prices on exchanges to create. It's really not even trading. You're literally just, you're going back and forth. You see what I'm saying? It's quite interesting. It's called arbitrage. So damn, Ardor just keeps ripping it. Rep or Ardor. I remember Ardor Exchange. I've been holding this for a long time. Ardor. So it broke above resistance 17. Now it's kind of flagging. Let's look at it on the 4 hour. And with Bitcoin going to pump now, it may help out the situation here. So our $33,000 long, $32,000, $100 long, $200 long, anywhere in that region. And so you could have just played this bull pennant. Bam. Pretty close to where it could have gone, right? There we go. Ardor, man, killing them. Look at that. In the last few days, look at how much it's gone up. 77% in 5 days. Pumpage, man. So look, double bottom moving. So guys, when people tell you there's no opportunity in the market, when people start leaving the market, when people aren't paying attention, I'm telling you, man, these are the beautiful prices you need. This is it, man. And look, now we're starting to get a bit of move. TCT, BTC. I've been looking at this coin. Look, the double bottoms play out very, very well. Find a double bottom, get in on the right shoulder, right, you basically that right part of the W, right, right V if you want to call it, and pump it up, man. Do not live in fear. Fear will stop you from trading. Fear will get in your head. Fear will make you never make a move in your life. Trading's about making a move. Scared money does not make money. Remember that. Scared money never will make money. Believe me, the 1 hour and the 4 hour are ready to rock in our favor. Let's take a look at COS. Now, so look, what we see for COS. I'm going to put out a trade for you guys now. We got news for COS. Contentos, all right? We got shoulder, head, and shoulder. Even though that's a low one, we still got an inverted head and shoulder pattern. It's also forming a bit of an ascending, rising wedge, ascending triangle, kind of a hybrid of two. But it's a rising wedge. Is a chance this could break to the downside, but you play from the strength here that you're down. Interesting. So what I would do here, okay, you can enter right now. Stop loss below the shoulder, right there, 7%. And then make it back to possible resistance, which is right here. Bam. You could sell a little bit right there. Halfway through. We may get rejected there and come back in the pattern. If we do, you may just close at break even, depending on how the trade rolls. But right now, this is an idea here for COS. COS USDT, right? Now remember, it could fall out of the pattern. 68% chance it breaks to the downside. It's a rising wedge. But if Bitcoin pumps and the whole market moves, it's going to take it on out, right? And you do have the inverted head and shoulder kind of in your favor there for COS. When you're alone. COS USDT. All right. I think so. Data, man. Data had been ripping too. Let's look at DAG. Constellation just wouldn't stop. Beast mode. Let's see what's going on with DAG right now on the USDT pair. Constellation on Kucoin. This thing was just, and look, it does it again. So bam, another trade right there. So here was a trade, boom, blasted off inside this pennant. See, they came for the stop hunters though. They tried to snatch us all right out, but bam, man, this thing broke right out. We had it in this wedge. We went over this on the show numerous times. Dag. That's why you guys should watch this show with a whiteboard on. With a whiteboard on, right next to you, whiteboard on. Even open up the virtual whiteboard. You could type in virtual whiteboard right here and just use one online, all right? And just be writing this stuff down. I mean, that's the measured move. We should get a pullback now, back to previous support. Strong support is here at 0.6. Bounce, and then continue our move on up. But this thing is roaring, man. Did some serious damage. So still coins out there doing their thing. Let's take a look at Telcoin. All right, let's get into the super chat. The super chat's in depth, so it's going to take a second here. He's asking for, can you go through the exits on EQZ, Tel, and POLX, long and short? Let's take a look. And for Telcoin, let's take a look at Telcoin. We talked about Telcoin, got into Telcoin at 2.2, 2.4. Look at it, boom, man. Look at Telcoin, man. Went all the way up to what? 3.3, right? From the move, the measured idea. I mean, 56% gains out of Telcoin, right? It did get rejected, came back, it just got sold. People are still selling off fast. There's still an edginess to Bitcoin, so people are just going to take their profits immediately. So right now, that's what you have to do. You have to swing trade and take profits fast. How did you make this trade? The trade here, if the entry was Telcoin, was the swing down to swing down, which is the bullish divergence. Swing up to swing up here on the RSI. That told you that you should begin to get an entry right around here. You put your stop loss below the pattern, so you would have gotten into Telcoin like so. Once you saw the established, and then put your stop loss here below the pennant, right around there, 9.7, 10%. And then you should erode it. The idea is that it should go at least to the top of the pattern, to 22. Now, it could have gotten rejected there. It did a little bit. I might have closed the trade there, just, but see if it flags. If it flags, and you can ride it all out. And if it breaks this resistance, that it keeps going. Also, if it gets above the 200-day, and if you see the 50 crossing the 200, which is the golden cross, that was another indication that the trade probably will go further. We also now see other moving averages crossing the 200. It's a good sign for Telcoin. If it can stay above 2.5 cents, and the USD and Bitcoin can pump, it will take the USDT pair for Telcoin up. This coin looks viable, has a lot of projects behind it, and it's making head waves in the space. Like, it's making amazing head waves. So I think it's kind of a no-brainer. It has the fundamentals, and it has the fundamentals behind it, and it seems like people are really, they understand what goes on with Telcoin. It's not like, oh. So because of that, I don't know, man. It's giving me this idea that, I don't know, man. I just got this feeling, man. I got a good feeling about Telcoin, The Nebraska governor, man. It's in with the freaking governors, man. It's in with the governors. Like, that's, in my opinion, because it's in with senators, people are talking about it. It's changing actual legislature, like, for 2.5 cents to take a shot on something that could change like, that's like taking a shot on. Guys, if you realize the implications of not being in the space right now, of not paying attention to what's going on, it can hurt you for the rest of your life not paying attention. There is such thing as opportunity cost and opportunity loss. Like, not paying attention to crypto right now could be the worst decision of your entire life. Like, you could look back and be like, why didn't I? Everyone was talking about it, and I just didn't. I felt no, Aggressive buy here, bottom of the pattern here for TFUEL. Stop loss can be pretty, 30, 36, 35 at 1, just in case, all right? Now, how would you get out of You're asking, what is he asking here? Can you go through exits in EQZ? Exits in EQZ. Bam. So Equalizer, right? Pumps up huge. You were talking about Equalizer, right? Hope you got into it. You kind of had this on our radar. I believe you might have super chatted about it as well. Okay. So how do you get in and out of a trade? Well, the idea is whenever you're getting this far away from the 21-day moving average, you got to take profits. See how far we got away from the 21? Also, tweezer tops are no good. See this? When you have two wicks like that look like a tweezer, you got to get out. 90% of the time you're dumping on it. And that's what happened. But then it pumped back up. I mean, erratic market, right? Crazy. Again, you get in, you wait for the Stokes to get high. Stokes are high and you're this far away from the 21-day moving average. You gotta take a nibble. Sell at least half because when you get this far away from the 21, you're extended. And that's all time frames. It doesn't matter the time frame you're on, right? 30-minute as well. Look, 30-minute would have been a little easier to handle. And then look, and then you could say, look, and then we made a bull pennant. And then you basically play the pennant. Like so. But look, it got rejected by the exact previous high. Happens every time. This is like textbook work here. So now what do you see? Well, now you got to go to even a smaller time frame and see what is this doing? So then look, it made another pennant here. You got to build the story. It's almost like you got to do the detective work. Like you got to follow along. Okay. And then this had a measured move too. All right. And we broke out of that. Now you're making it a little too big. Measured move was right there to the 21. Pretty much hit it, broke out of it, rejected again. But what? A falling wedge. Which has a 68% chance of what? A break to the upside. We broke up. So for Equalizer, for me, now you want to look at the time frames and how extended we are. You're getting overbought on the 4 hour. That's, the last time, all the times you get overbought in the 4 hour, it's a wrap. You can also go to the daily and say, hey, you made a great trade. Look at daily's also getting extended at this point. So to me, I mean, this is where I would probably leave the trade alone, especially if I got in around 31. I mean, it's time to take your profits, right? So look at those giant green candles on the daily, man. So, and you could equate that to everything else as well. So a good time to enter a short now, right? So let's look at it now. So Equalizer might be a good time to short it on the daily time frame. I mean, when the daily comes up, then we short it on the daily, right? It's gonna have to reset. It really is. Like, it hit all-time high, so you can put a stop loss here and then say, hey, it probably comes back down to daily support at 57 before it begins its next run up. So you could short it down. That would be the call right now. Short Equalizer down. All right, Equalizer short after this beautiful pump. I mean, right, the momentum has come. People are going to start taking profits at one point. You could be the first one to set up shop and start getting ready to short on them, right? So that's an idea here. You look at the one out on the 4 hour first. Both extended. Every time frame's overbought. I wouldn't touch this thing with a 10-foot pole. Even if it pumped up another 20%, to me, that's just like, that's like a fool's rush. Like, you're going for, like, it's not a setup plan. This was the setup plan, was the divergence at the bottom of the pattern. How would you have gotten into this? Learn your divergences. See, divergences will show you how to get in way before you have to. You'll start noticing things. Like, so we saw right here, we saw swing down hard at the bottom of the pattern, and then we had swing up to swing up here. That was your time to get into this coin, Equalizer, off the divergence. It's hard to do this because at the time, everyone's telling you it's down, Bitcoin's probably down. It's a very down, negative day when you make these moves. When the divergence occurs, it's a day when everyone's kind of hating and saying, oh, it's like the market's not looking good. Coins keep, like, this one would have been at its low, right? But look, we also see something else, right? And this is why the longer I sit here, the more I figure out, and the more you should start to be able to see. But we got a shoulder here, a head, and a shoulder. So we made the inverted head and shoulders. We broke to the upside. That told you and gave you the idea that we should push up. So if you had missed the divergence, still good to establish it and find it there because it can help for bigger ideas. And that just tells you that we should break out of the pattern. Like, we should get a pattern break. And we did. And then look, we did it again here, which is pretty funny. Look, it wasn't perfect, but it was a bit of a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder too. And then we broke on out. And it's also, this was like an ascending triangle pennant. Look at that. So look, there was a pennant there. And look, what's the measured move of this pennant? It's the length of the pole to the 21. So you take this length of the pole down here to the 21, you swing it back out. This is what, see what I'm saying? It's how you teach yourself how to trade, guys. This is it. And moving averages get tight. I talk about on the 1 hour, are there tight moving averages? They got super tight. That was your entry for Equalizer. Okay? I could give you 100 trades a day. I still couldn't give you every single trade out here. You still might be able to find your own trades and get busy. I'm trying to teach you how to trade for a living. That's what my group is for. It's why people are paying $99 a month for, to learn how to trade. The calls are cool, but I'm trying to teach you how to trade. Can you please take a look at Aerotyne International, ATYNE, cutting-edge tech firm out of the Midwest, awaiting imminent patent approval on a new generation of radar equipment. Andrew Peters, shout out to Andrew Peters, man. Really like the super chat. Seemed like a kind of guy we would like to have around. Let's take a look at what you're saying here for ATYNE, cryptocurrency, the Aerotyne token. Aerotyne token. Token name, Aerotyne. Right? Am I saying that right? Aerotyne? Token symbol, ATYNE. Smart chain, BEP20. Max supply, 420. I like that. 420. It's interesting. 420, guys. This guy may or may not indulge in the cannabis. That's what I'm thinking when I see the 420. I could be wrong. Okay, no security issues were identified in our analysis by the Solidity Finance. So they got Solidity Finance, okay. 3% giveaways, 1% marketing, 2% locked up, 2% to holders. Read more. Daily giveaways to holders. We guarantee to do 3 giveaways each week among the holders. You will only be eligible to be picked as a winner for the giveaway when you haven't sold any tokens for 5 days in a row and you hold at least 0.1 BNB worth of Aerotyne. We have chosen to set a minimal amount of tokens to prevent people making lots of wallets with just one token. Interesting. The daily giveaways will be 20% of the total giveaway wallets. Our largest giveaways will be milestone giveaways. For every 5 million we increase in market cap, we will give a complete giveaway wallet present at that moment. For example, when we hit a market cap of 19 million at the end of the day, 20% of the giveaway wallet will be given out to the lucky holder. The next day, we pass 20 million. At the end of the day, we will give away the complete giveaway wallet. We'll do a big giveaway every single time we surpass the next 5 million in market cap. Starting from 5 to 10 to 15, it won't be stopping. We guarantee transparency on every giveaway and assure the winners are picked randomly. This is just another one of those crazy coins, but there's a project development launch token on the hired expert website developer, cutting edge tech firm out of the Midwest, and approval. Pancake frequently asked questions. What is the Aerotyne? It's the name of launching a Binance. The meme is based off The Wolf of Wall Street, whereby the main character, John Belfort, starts his journey through opening his own brokerage, selling a penny stock named Aerotyne International, which turned out to be a worthless company. The meme is very huge in the finance world, and especially in huge communities like Wall Street, for example. We thought it would be iconic in the current state. So the Aerotyne, see, man, this dude's playing with me, man. Funny, though. Was a Wolf of Wall Street joke, I know, right? And I watched the movie and I never remembered that. See, that's a detail that I never remember, but now I know it. Now I won't look stupid later on. How can I scan the giveaway in the marketing wallet? Have investors know. So Aerotyne token, a giveaway token, man. Basically own it to see if you can win. It's a gambler's life, right? If that's what you want to do with your money, take a shot, right? It is what it is. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. Okay. All right, so EQZ, man. Equalizer. All right, now let's take a look at your other things you're going over here. I hope I gave you some idea of what to do here for Equalizer. I mean, wow, 75 and still pumping too now. Hold on. Still pumping as it broke this high. Again, getting extended in all time frames. To me, it's got to eventually come down. But what is it, an all-time high right now? Let's take a look. I believe it is. Yeah, it's at an all-time high. Wait, no. Not an all-time high. Not even close. So, to me, it's going to battle with, if it gets any higher, it's going to battle with this wick here at 81. And it has serious resistance here at 95. I told you I would be selling it right now. Every penny of it. The whole thing. That's just me. And getting back in at a different time period. But I would be selling the whole damn thing. Again, none of this is financial advice. And please get yourself a financial advisor. Let's take a look at POLX on Kucoin. So what's the analysis on Bitcoin? You did, funny. Yeah, I have to get a lesson book soon. I'm tired of this bathroom trading at work. I want to trade and learn more with my time. Get it done, man. I'm here every day, bro. So don't waste time. DXY pumping, it's a bad sign for Bitcoin. Yes, it's not good when DXY pumps. Did you see CPOP stock went from 12 to 30 yesterday and already went from 30 to 78 wick this morning? That's crazy. Yes, I have to get a lesson book. Yeah, love. I've done the bathroom trading before. We've all done it, man. We've all done all that stuff. That's why I don't want to work for someone again for the rest of my life. $99 a month sounds like a steal for what you're doing. I think it really is. It really is, man. Jump on into the Patreon. Today is the first best day to join the Patreon. You will get charged again. So jump on the Patreon today on the 1st of the month, because that's where it all begins, man. Jump into the Patreon today and become a crypto lifer, man. Support an awesome person who's out here every day, me. Right? The worst that you're doing is you're giving a guy that runs that has a family and is trying to make it on his own $100, man, a month, right? That's the worst thing you're doing. Like, so it's actually it's a beautiful thing. POLX, and I'm going to show up every single day, and you're going to get that $100 back. You get the $100 back just watching the live stream, for crying out loud. So to me, POLX is bottomed. I mean, it doesn't get any lower than that, right? I mean, look at it, 0.00006. This thing is tiny. Seems like you could make an absolute killing with POLX right now on the low. Extremely oversold on all time frames, right? I mean, it just has to make a move to the upside eventually. So let's take a look. Wow, they really brought this thing to the ground, and it's a great Polylastic. It's a good project too. Double bottoming it here. Wow. No shame for these coins lately. This is why you need a stop loss. Look, do you want to ride things down, downtown? No, it can always get worse, guys. It can always get worse. So look, that is, it's a bear pennant, right? But, better than anything, this thing's got to eventually get out of its own way. I don't personally like buying things that are this low. I get paid today. Is later today okay? Yeah, of course. Anytime today, man. You'll make the $100 back easily. Anko, I recommend it. Yep, worth it. Thank you so much, Anko. Appreciate you, bro. If you have faith in crypto, you will eventually be financially free. Yep. That's the thing, man. That's what it is. So POLX. The exit for POLX, I mean, it's going to pump and then it's going to get rejected by certain places. You got to watch it like I showed you with the 21-day moving average. Let's go. Bitcoin's a perfect example of this, and you can use this later on. And I'm talking to you, Ray. I'm talking to everybody personally. But Ray asked a question and just kind of want to get in his head a little bit. So let's take a look at Bitcoin, right? Now, why did Bitcoin dump? And guys, the answer is everything here for you. Go look for a bull pattern. It all starts with this. Because we could say bullish pattern, price pumps, bullish pattern, price pumps, pattern, price, right? Bearish pattern, price dumps. It's all a pattern that plays out. And then from there. So you got to start somewhere, because it's basically, it goes on forever. Got to put in the work. And don't forget the stop loss. Yeah, always use a stop loss. Always use a stop loss, guys, please. Every single trade needs a stop loss. Okay? Have to put in a stop loss no matter what. Because if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. If it does, you can continue to chip away at the game. And then you're not at the mercy of the market maker. So measured move right around there. We broke past it. We didn't break as high as that, but then we had what? Bearish divergence. So what you're doing is you're getting into trades based off of bullish divergence near bottoms of patterns. This is my system. This is what I'm going to teach you if you get tutoring from me, if you join my group. And everyone's kind of doing the same thing. All right? So the idea here is this. You're going to get a bottom pattern idea, and then can you find some divergence there? Now, it's not always perfect. Like here, 1 hour, it wasn't perfect. Sometimes I go to the 30-minute to find my divergence. Smaller time frames. Smaller time frames. But where do you set stop losses? Bog or 3 commas? 3 commas. Yeah, 3 commas. If I'm trading on Kucoin or Binance, it's always 3 commas. So the idea is we're looking for the divergence. Hopefully it does occur. And there's some divergence too. It's wide. I've never seen it this wide, but it kind of is like there's a swing. We come all the way up. We swing down again. So you always just take the 2 swings and they swing up, but then this kind of swings flat or down. And it tells you that we should pop from there, and we did. Boom. That's one of the widest divergences I've ever seen. Usually it's this little one right here. Swing down to swing down, swing up to swing up. This one we didn't really get it as much, right? It was harder to see. And but that's the idea, is to get in on bullish divergence near the bottom in the last 25% of the pattern, break on out, right? Boom on out, and then when you see bearish divergence, get out. Get out. So what do you set stop losses? BOG or 3 comments? Put up Kucoins. You could use BOG. You could use Dex Guru. Dex Guru also lets you set a stop loss, I believe. You know, 1 inch also lets you set a stop loss now. You make 100 back easily. Yes, you will on the Patreon, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here for me. And I'll be here for you every single day, guys. 145 people, 160 likes. Appreciate you guys. Get paid today is later on today. Good. Getting paid on a Thursday, not bad. Thursday payday. July 1st, man. Damn. Usually I'm setting up for a vacation. I'm going away for the week. Every year for the last 15 years, I took this week off and I would go relax with my family and relax. But you know what? This year I'm not going to do that. This year I'm going to be here for you guys and pump through. I'm just like, you know what? I care too much, and honestly, this is my job, man. Some people may from another country not even know what July 1st is, man, and they be watching me, and they may need me at the right time. So, what's the best chart? What's the best looking chart at the moment? Best looking chart at the moment. It's a good question. I believe Hex may be. Let's take a look at Hex. When this beat drops, I love the feeling of that. Yeah, Hex looking pretty nice to me. Broke out, came back down for the retest, but you know, if it holds this area, that's a support and resistance flip. That would be a beautiful place to get into Hex. So wait for it to reset. 1 hour and 4 hour. Let's take a look here. 1 hour has some momentum. MACD wants to turn in your favor eventually. Still pointing to the downside, a little bit of a bearish tone, but you know, if everything can kind of reset. Do we see some divergence here? Not totally yet, not playing out yet on the 1 hour. Let's see what the 4 hour looks like. 4 hours getting oversold. What I like about it is, you know, formed this pennant, broke out, came back for the retest, and this thing could continue to rip. So July 2nd for me right now. So if the indicator pushes up, the bulls from beneath. Yes. Yeah. Take a week off with your family. Best thing you can do, right? And vice versa for bearish. The bulls push for the two bottom. If I take 1 week off of YouTube, you have no idea how bad it would be for me. You guys you don't understand, man, what it's like to be a content creator. That's why they call it burnout. You know how fast I'll lose my momentum? I'll lose hundreds, like I'll be back to 60 people watching me live. And you know how depressed I'll get? I'm not going to do that, man. I'm not taking time off. It's not going to happen. I meditate every day. Believe you me, I go to the beach when I can. I relax when I can. I take breaks when I can. But I refuse to stop the momentum. I worked way too hard to get where I'm at. I worked way too hard to get where I'm at, man. And there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. No way. I can't go back to work. And I'm not going to stop this momentum. I don't have a choice at this one moment in time. I really don't. That's how I look at it. And I'm okay with that. I'm 100% okay with that. I'm 100% okay with that. I love what I do for a living, so it is what it is. I don't get to leave. I don't get to stop. It is what it is, man. I chose this. I made it. Do you have a video on Hex where I can find it? No, I don't. It's on Uniswap though. Let's get it, bro. I send you energy via Spirit Bomb. Thanks, man. I got it right now. Appreciate you, man. So far so good on the trade. 33.5. We told you to get in about 33.1 at the bottom of the pattern, right? We whipped back up off of it. Profit loss, right? And so far so good. So far so good. I believe this trade will play out. Stop loss here and let it rock. Once we get even further up, you can shave the stop loss back to the exact line and then go to break even. I try to get to break even as fast as possible when in a trade, depending on the situation, but in most situations as fast as possible. Try to get back to break even. All right. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream, guys. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, guys. And that is your time. Gonna flip it back to lo-fi. It's lunchtime now. Gonna relax everybody here, and we're gonna lo-fi it up and just relax, see what's going down, and keep it moving. It's Tokyo lo-fi too, which is kind of, you know, that Japanese lo-fi, bro. Shout Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, guys, and that is your time. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the support. Thank you for all the love. I should be so lucky, man. Every time I get ahead of myself, I rewind my brain and remind myself where I used to be. Tell myself I have to be just so respectful of the time and what I have right now, man. Respect what I have. Search Damien Escobar. New, he's a beast. What platforms do you recommend for trading with you in the US? Love the show, by the way. Shout out to Enoch. Okay, I use Binance. I use Kucoin. You can use Binance US. I use Coinbase. And I use 3 commas to connect them all. All right? 3 commas is a really nice... I like 3 commas a lot. Yeah, 3 commas works, man. I like it. And then you can go to BiTop.com. BiTop.com to the BiTop Exchange. Brand new exchange. So check it out, man. It's a brand new exchange just coming out, getting their feet wet in the game, right? You can be an affiliate. You can even copy trade. We can copy other traders. BiTop Exchange, man. Japanese out of Japan. Japanese exchange. So pretty interesting. They got some good coins. They got enough coins to keep your mouth watered. They got the coins that you want. Trust me. They got Sushi. They got Shiba. They got Polkadot. They got Uni. They got them all. And they got $1.3 billion in volume, and they're coming for you. So BiTop Exchange, man. Check them out. The BiTop Exchange. Any idea about Shiba? You work too much. Need some rest. You go take some time with your family. Shout out to Suel. You don't get it, though, Sue. I'll take some time off, and you know how bad my wallet will get hit? You guys don't get it. I'm not there yet. Maybe one day I'll get there. You know, I'll take a couple days off here and there through July, but I've been neglecting a lot of other things in my life because of my channel. Like, I have a sailboat I used to put the engine on. I used to probably have gone sailing a few times already. It's crazy. Like, I've given up like my old life for this. I have. I mean, there's a sacrifice, guys, for everything you do in life. Nothing is free. So yeah, like, you want to make bigger money, you want to do more, you want to be a YouTube star, you're going to sacrifice a lot. Your life's not going to be the same anymore. You cannot go and do whatever you want whenever you want. You know, like, you want to be a rapper, you want to be an actor. Like, rappers got to go on tour. They got to, like, if they have kids, they're looking at their kids through a FaceTime for 30 days while they're going around 50, 60 days and come back home, haven't seen their kids in 2 months. Like, so they're multimillionaires. They got all the chains, they got all the money, but they haven't seen their kids in 2 months. What about a guy that was making 70 grand or 100 grand as a plumber, and he came home every night and he played ball with his son? I mean, who do you want to be? The rapper who knows everyone, that has all the money and go everywhere, but never doesn't see his kids? You want to be the guy that has what he has and he's there for his children. And then you could do both, right? It depends on who you are, what you're doing. So, but there's a plus and minus to everything in life, man. Dear, tell me the strong support of Area BTC, Prime BTC. You work too much. What about 3 commas trading bot? Hex does look good. What about Pulse Chain? Pulse, people keep talking about Pulse Chain, but it's not out yet, so I couldn't get it on a chart. If you can find a chart for me, let me know. We tried to look at the other day. What do you think of Prime XBT platform? I think Prime's good. It's been around a long time. Prime's been around a long time. Substantial platform. Not bad. Right? Hey, Ray, I hope it hooked you up. I hope I answered your question properly. I hope it makes sense. All about that 21-day moving average. I'll DM you about farms later today. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. Look at that. And he super chats me to DM me, man. Bitcoin Hash, I'd love to meet you, man. One of the nicest people I've ever met, dude. Got bagged for days. Can you check XLM for Oliver? Please. Thanks, brah. Let's take a look at XLM. Sorry it took me so long to get to that super chat. I did see it, though. I may be late, but I'm always on time. Wait, I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. Doesn't make any sense, because if I called you and you weren't there, how could you have been on time? Like, I always used to play with that video. I'd be like, what do you mean, though? Okay, so we're looking at Stellar Lumens, right? Let's take a look at what we see for Stellar Luma. Stella. Okay, so bit of a double bottom forming there, but then we went sideways. All right. We got a fib pulled. We got a lot of work there. Let's erase it. I have to start fresh even after I've done my work. It's just kind of how I operate. Interesting. So I do so much overwork on the charts every day, but it's just how I operate. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, so here's my support and resistance lines. A giant M, look. Respect the M, and it jumped. When we see an M, get out. It usually will hit the measured move. What is the measured move of an M? It's the length of the pole to the middle of the M, then swing it down to the V again, and swing it over here. And like, we didn't hit exactly, but we got pretty close. I mean, that was a bottom for Stellar Lumens. I cannot believe it went to 19 cents. Like, thing was sitting at 79 and just had done such a beautiful job on the uptrend the last few months, and then boom, right? Then you take a Fibonacci retracement on that. You want to learn your Fibonacci as well. Fibonacci is going to teach you a lot about basically where a price likes to reside and sit. You know, that's why I'm bullish on Bitcoin right now based off Fibonacci theory that we went to the golden pocket, and also Ethereum as well, right? So I realized the other day I'm holding 20 Ethereum. No, 10. I hold 12 Ethereum. I should hold more. Is that enough? I'm gonna put a poll out right here. I hold 12 ETH. Is that enough? What do you guys think? I hold 12 ETH. Is that enough Ethereum? I just want to know what you guys think. I put a poll out there. Check it out. I thought I put the poll out there. Did it not go out? Now I don't see it. Did I hit cancel? Oh, there it is. So here, just click on it. I'll give you a little poll right here. I hold 12 ETH. Is that enough? 36% say no. 11 votes, quick. 64% said yes. Interesting. Okay. I hold only one. There you go, right? I actually just found out I hold 12 the other day. I found like 4 in a wallet that I didn't even remember. I bought for $90 like 2-3 years ago. I bought them for $90, you know? And yeah, it just, you know, enough for what? Just enough in general in my portfolio. Should I have more? You know, 60-40 right now. 25 of you voting. Appreciate the votes, guys. You guys are awesome. 60-40 on the idea. I want 32 ETH, man. I should have 32 ETH, really, technically, you know. I thought Binance wasn't in the US unless you use the VPN. Yes, but they have Binance US. They have Binance and Binance US. 32 ETH is the golden ticket. I know, man. But we could pool. Can't we do an ETH pool? And we could pool all our ETH to 32. And then we could do a pool, right? Yeah, you got to get 33 ETH on the low. I had a chance to get so many ETH, man. You could have got 10 ETH for 4 grand. Why not 33? I agree, man. 33, baby. 20,000 subscribers. Hello, bro. Super bullish on ETH. We'll get more over time. I agree, too. I agree. I'll get more ETH. ETH will need to really play ball soon to compete, if all the new tech is true. You can trade your way to 32 ETH, sir. I'm going to trade my way to 32 ETH, baby. Let's take a look at that XRP ETH trade, too. So what could we trade for ETH right now to make some money? All right. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Did I show my email on screen? I can't stand. Man, my life, man. Always something going on. So Stellar Lumens could be double bottoming here, but it really needs to break above. I'm not taking it seriously till I see it at 37 cents. It gets at 37 cents, then I'll take Stellar Lumens a lot more seriously. You know, until then, no idea, you know. Okay. EGLD holding 80. Came back to the low at 56. I cannot believe that. 54, 56 on the wow, man, that was a dip and a half, huh? That really, I believe that was the bottom. That was the bottom capitulation. Usually that's it. I'm going to call that. You know what? I'm just EGLD, one of the greatest projects in the game, going all the way back to 54. Like, are you kidding me? Come on, man. Like, and now it broke out. It's now retesting this line. Watch EGLD doing a support and resistance flip. Oversold in the 4 hour. I'm putting a call out here. You know, I haven't looked at EGLD for a call recently. It's flagging out, guys, after a breakout. My goodness, we got EGLD, guys. How did I not put a call out for this in the last few days? EGLD. Shoulder, head, and shoulder on the smaller time frame. Look, we go to the 15-minute. There it is. You see the inverted head and shoulder? See how I caught it? I caught it when it was barely minuscule, but I was still able to see it because if you watch patterns all the time, you'll be able to see these things. So to me, inverted head and shoulder for sure. Let me clean it up, make it neater, right? Gonna break the neckline, go to the upside. Let's see what else is here. So now we can do this and form more of a pennant. See how the shapes get formed from all the different patterns that we form together. Like, oh, head and shoulder. Oh, yeah, I moved the shoulder. And then you do the similar thing. So, EGLD, man. Here's my idea for EGLD. This is your buy zone right here. Okay? There's your buy zone for EGLD. Could break to the upside very, very nicely. Here's the length of my pole. We'll have a little bit of resistance at the high, and then make it back all the way up. $100 EGLD coming. Nice 25% gain. I could see this happen pretty fast. If Bitcoin can make a move and kind of make us bullish, EGLD will probably be one of the first movers. So the buy zone is in here, near the bottom. All right. I hope you guys understand what that means. Near the bottom, like, if you can get down here. So if this goes up and down, get it down here. But anywhere in here seems viable, especially once we get close. We'll be running out of room. It'll be a super, super tight fit. Okay? We're oversold on that 1 hour. Probably doing a double bottom, starting to make a move. This would be my entry for EGLD right now. Right? Stop loss. It's tough. We don't have a lot of support. There's our lowest low right there. So I honestly think we may have caught a bit of a bottom here. Okay? So EGLD, yeah, I like this trade. Let's show you what you could make out of it. $26% gains. That's all we're asking. Back to previous high resistance area, and then I would definitely take a nibble. You might want to take a nibble prior. We might have an issue right here just based off this idea. You know? Stop loss would have to be, you know, maybe use a moving average. I mean, you'd have to even go low to 74, 75. It would be kind of a steep one. Yeah, 6% to gain 26. Not too bad. So I'd be called. This is where you want to buy in. So there you go. Not a bad trade at all. Not a bad trade at all. There you go. Japanese lo-fi, see? That's why it's got that. EGLD on the spot, though, looking good, man. That actually is the best. I think that's one of the best coins. You guys said, what's the best chart out? EGLD looks amazing. Unbelievable, right? EGLD, USDT. They got a lot of news coming, a lot of partnerships. They're doing big things. Watch my video on XPRT. Kind of went under the radar. Let's take a look at this. Kind of talking about why, basically, at the Crypto Lifestyle. I'm also on another channel every week. Some people come from that channel, some people don't. Some people meet me through that channel. It all depends, right? But check out the Crypto Lifestyle. Shout out to my man, Francis. And here's my video on Formation Phi. Check out this video, man. Run it up for me, please, guys. Run this video up for me. I'm going to put it in the description here in the link. Run this video up, man, because it helps. You know, I get on there, and part of my deal is like, I got to get some views. So help me get some views, man. I would own 20 ETH. That would be my goal, at least. CPOP pumping since yesterday. Wish I knew to jump on that. Actually, someone had told us to jump on CPOP yesterday. Yo, listening while I'm laying some film. Nice, man. Nice video on formation. Appreciate that, bro. You would love the violinist Damian Escobar. We'll take a look at it. Data mainnet. But here, XRP Network announces a major. This is a big deal, guys. Like, this video also, great video, explains what's going on with XRP XP Network and what's going on with EGLD, man. Elrond, man. This is a big deal. This video is awesome. It's an NFT marketplace that's going to be huge. All right. So remember that. TikTok will get you more views. I got to start a TikTok like today and tomorrow. Like, I have a TikTok. Like, I'm not pushing it every day. I keep forgetting that that's where I need to put my energy in. Like, I got to put my energy in the best place. Interesting, TVK is looking pretty good. If it breaks this line, we could see 25% gains. And so far, it's starting to make a bit of a move here. So let's look at TVK. This project got beat down to the ground. So you'd be playing from a position of strength because it's, you know, it's pretty beaten. Now, it's funny. I'm going to do this for the first time. I'm going to make two patterns with one line. And this line forms this pattern, and then it also forms this falling wedge. Look for TVK to maybe come back down here to possibly 8 cents and then blast on out. It's in a cup and handle as well. And we know what happens with these. We've showed you the cup and handle a few times, to say the least. Yeah, back to its previous high. That makes sense. And this thing's been down in the dumps for a long time, so we bought this at 60, it went to 128, we doubled our money, and then this thing just decided to take a turn for the worst. TVK just absolutely just went to the downside, man. Turned to be a piece of garbage, but Adam and Eve, yeah, Adam and Eve, you're right. Adam and Eve double bottom, right? Love to see that I got traders in the group here pointing things out. Appreciate you guys. Look at this, Adam and Eve double bottom. I mean, everything was in Adam and Eve double bottom. So Bitcoin was in it. They're all in it. But there it is. We should break to the upside and continue up. Now we're playing with that trend line. And so I'd like to see TVK get above 10 cents. And that's really where it can start to build some strength, right? Like TVK gets above 10 cents, then I know we're kind of probably not in a bear market, right? Things starting to make sense, right? Follow the BiTop Exchange like I will right now. I'm going to follow them on Instagram. Check them out. They got awesome, cool pictures of little cool doggies, and they're really cute. And they got a meet and greet, crypto networking meet and greet with the Indonesian company partners. Pretty cool. BiTop platform, Denmark versus Belgium. BiTop. Watch real-time live stream, BiTop app, and bet for USDT bonus. Pretty awesome. So they're doing some cool stuff, man. Other people aren't doing. Very interesting to me. Just sent you 2 BAT via Brave BAT tip. I just bought a grand in Elrond on your call just now. I'm putting my trust in your call. I just put a grand. Oh, man. Not financial advice, right? Please get yourself a financial. Oh, the hallmark. Do you have a stop loss? The big question is, did you put a stop loss? And where is your stop loss? That's the big question. Not, did you take my trade, but where did you put your stop loss in the trade you took? Right? I hope you put it here at 5%, and I hope you're trying to do the right thing. If you didn't use a stop loss, then I can't condone you taking the trade. And again, none of this financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. How about Thether would launch the 3.0 mainnet today? I know, man. I just bought a grant in. Right. Can you look up the soccer fan token? Yeah, I want to take a look at ATM right now. There's a bunch of them right now, and they should be pumping. Tron was pumping. We took a look at this, said maybe these will start pumping a little bit, right? They may be starting to break on out. They're running out of room now here. Look, they hit a bottom, another bottom, and now they're clearly in a bit of a slight uptrend here. It feels like it could break to the upside. Those bugs I hear. See that song? I even put the bugs in. I used to hear those bugs in my mom's house. Whenever I go visit my mom and dad, I hear those bugs. They're called, I know the name of them. You guys know the name? There's a name of them. They go, they make the long scampeners. How can I forget the name? And how did that poll do? What was the end results of that poll? Man, so much content. Yesterday was insane. Yesterday I made a video about pancake honey. My video came out. I did the live stream, I did the pancake bunny video, and my video came out on the crypto lifestyle. I hit the internet hard yesterday. Hard as I possibly could, man. Run this pancake bunny video up too as well, man. Please run this video up. Please run these videos up for me, guys. It helps out the channel more than you would ever know, guys. I need the viewership. I need the push. This is actually a really funny video, too. These videos are hilarious. They're hilarious, man. I put a lot of fun energy and just kind of mess around, and they're great videos. So check them out. Check them out. You even got timestamps, how to stake on bunny, honey poker Honey Marketplace, how to buy Honey, and the conclusion. So you could just jump to right where you need. We got timestamps waiting for you guys. Shout out to my timestamp dude, Francisco. You're the man, dude. You're the man. Voyager has no stop. Please keep me posted. Voyager has no stop. Please keep me posted. Oh my God, bro. See, that's where, oh my gosh. I can't keep everybody posted. Well, I hope did you join my Patreon for $99 a month? Then I'll do the best I can. Then I'll have to write myself a letter. This Patreon has $1,000. Make sure he doesn't lose it. You guys are, I'll do my best though. I will. I'm not, I do whatever I can for you guys. Wow, 12 o'clock. So 10 a.m. to 12. This is the new time. What do you guys think of the new show time? I think it's good. I think it's going to get more people into the live because we're going to push forward into 12:30 area, lunchtime. People also get lunchtime at work, right? And you can see me less shaved and my hair's growing more in that last one. I'm talking behind myself, right? But check out the Pancake Bunny video, man. I really appreciate it. It would mean the world to me. It really would. Do you think Honey can be the next cake or the next bunny, sir? I think it's possible. Ghost Ride the crypto. Wee. LOL Voyager. Yeah, Ghost Ride and crypto. Yeah, you're funny. I love your positivity, bro. Just posted your forum video in their Telegram group. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let them know, man. Let them know. Formation 5. I need a team that just consistently helps promote my videos, man. If anyone wants to sign up to be my promoter, I'll pay you like $100 to $200 a month to just sit there and grab my links and keep sending them all over the place. And just show me that you sent them out and just like, anyone, please hit me up. Crypto_lifer. $100, $200 a month, man. All you got to do is every few days, like today, you would go through my videos and send the links out. To some Twitter places. You'd research better places where I might get more views. And you might even just say, hey, make a video for this. I'll put it here. We'll promote it here. I gotta do better with promotion. Algorithm's working, but I could do so much better, do so much work. So I got Honey yesterday. We'll hold. I bought only $150 worth of Honey, guys. I'm really using Honey just to kind of move the cake, to get the cake trade going. So that's the idea. The Honey is just a cake mover, really just progressively getting Honey off of the cake. Honestly, Honey's low, the market's low. This is where you really want to begin farms, because if you can begin a farm now, the market dumps, but the market pumps. You end up in a farm on the very, very low. It can be very lucrative. And then as the coin keeps going up, you keep getting the coin, and so you kind of have to find farms when the market's a little down. That's where you can make the most money, for sure, right? Honey's sitting at 48, not too bad. The total deposited value has been going up. When I did the video, it was at like 23, 24, now so we got 3 more million in. The market cap's gone up a little bit, but still sitting at 4 million, right? But look, the Honey Ace Hive, this has been going up. This is at 417% now, all right? Just going to show you what's up in the Honey pools here. Okay. Honey Hive, Olympus. I bought Olympus token this morning. My group got me. You guys were into it. Seems like it might pump itself into who knows where. I like how you even get Banana Coin on here. That's been interesting to me. And USDC coming. USDT coming. And look, stable coin coming, guys. So they're not done. They're still working hard. I like to see that, right? And so you could see about to say I don't see any of my money. I'm like, oh god, as I'm live. So I'm staking the cake, doing its thing. 5,800 a cake, doing its thing. 578 in the BNB LP token pool, right? And Honey, and just continuing to put in Honey, right? And just as Honey grinds, just get more and more Honey. So how much Honey and cake we got here so far? Almost a whole cake and 22 honeys, which is $23. So I mean, that's basically been about a day. I mean, looks like it's gonna make about, I don't know. Right now, it looks like it could make about $200 $200 a week, $100 a week. I'm looking at. That ain't bad, man. That all adds up over time. Remember that. So that ain't bad. Now we got into Everrise. We've been doing Everrise. We got some few tokens here on Pancake Swap. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what I'm still holding. Safe Moon. I put like $300 into Safe Moon. Still holding my Safe Moon. Still holding it, if you can believe that. I'm like, why sell the Safe Moon? They got an exchange coming out. They got a wall coming out. A lot coming out later on for SafeMoon. So I'm like, you know, you sell the SafeMoon and then what? Right? So look, this lucky baby Elon though did not do me that. I think that was a scam. Let's see here. Rise. I'm still in Rise. Yesterday it was a BNB and a half. What do we got now for Rise? 1.7. So BNB, this keeps going up. Rise keeps going up. I'm just gonna keep the 1.7 BNB in there. So just, you know, if you want to follow what I'm doing, I am in Rise. Black hole went down on me. Still in Bonfire. I still got my SafeMoon. 48, that'd be 46 BNBs. I mean, that would be amazing, right? Let's see the USDT. If I did it in Tether right now, $13,000 in Tether. My SafeMoon right now, and you'd have to pay $1,300, right? So you really only get about 11.7, but about 10 grand in SafeMoon, still holding it. So we'll see. We will see. We will see. Interesting. Always sell. Believe me, guys. Always sell. When you're up huge, take the money and run, man. Every single time, it was a good idea for me. It was never a bad time to sell. Never. Even if the price kept going up, it always came down way. Even if 2 months later, it was a good time. If BTC gonna hold, look into Ultra Safe. It's the next SafeMoon. Hello, I think ETH will go to 10 or 15K this bull run if we are in a bull market. Yes, for sure. I agree with you. 110%. What do you think of whole? What did he say? What do you think of what? Hold on. I tend to lose the chat. Facts. Have you heard of Peg SafeMoon on ETH chain? No, and I don't want to hear about it. Bags is heavy, right? Lesson learned. Hello, I think ETH will go to 10 or 15K this bull run. Off topic, but I gotta say, Hive watering system for your garden, it rocks. Made by Orbit. I love it. Thank you for saying that, because I need a good watering system and I can't reach all my plants, man. So it's like you read my mind, man, especially in these hot days. Hive Orbit, smart programmable. Interesting. Indoor timer station, Wi-Fi compatible. Huh. Orbit by Hive. Interesting. Smart way to water. Easy to use app. Water from anywhere. I'll probably get that, but you know, it's just that box. But hey, I still like it. It will help. I talked about this fund, man. I went over it so much for you guys. Like, I went over this every other day. And I showed you it was in a cup and handle. And I said there's something about this coin. It's on Polonian X. And I bring it up every other day on the channel. Fund. So congratulations if you took fund. I mean, it continues to go up. 288% if you took my call. Like, I talked about this every single day, man. Like, and no other channel did. Like, I don't even really know much about the coin. I just found it. And one day I was like, man, this is bullish. This pattern looks extremely bullish. And then we just kept sticking on the pattern. But 288% gains. Congrats if you got into fund, man. And if you were a Patreon, you got this call despite the bear market, or what people call a bear market. 288% gains given. All right. Done. Let's take a look. And look, see, you can even Google this stuff and search in my exclusive calls. That's why I love it's all here. On June 6th. On June 4th. Right? Watch fund, I say. I say watch fund, man. I think it's going to go up 130% from where it was at. And it, boy, did it ever. I mean, it did. Insane. Insane. Crazy. It would drop a little bit, but it would go up, man. Fund. Unification. See, look at that. Like, sun about to break to the upside, and boom, it breaks to the upside. It's insane. Crazy, right? Anyway. So I was saying that, and sometimes what I was putting out there was sometimes you get an exclusive call and it just looks like a certain way, right? Bitcoin for the people. The Wall Street Journal, man, has an article, Bitcoin for the people. I like to see it. Biden plans executive order reining in big business power. Please. Please. Reining in nothing. Big business, they just like to play, man. They don't care. They don't care, guys. They never did. All right. And remember, join the Patreon, man, on July 1st. Best time to join the Patreon. We had an amazing screen share last night. Honestly, the screen share we did last night, I think, is worth $100. And I have it right now, and you can watch it. If you join my Patreon, it's an exclusive private link. And we went over so many coins. We went over so many things. Nice. Honey could touch the sky, and they have gamification, which is mad cool. It really could, man. I got 2K worth of honey. Is that enough? LOL. I say, nah, I need more. Damn, yo. I wouldn't go that hard in honey, but do your thing, man. I'd be careful. Like, I don't like to go that hard on those coins. Not until I see that they've been substantial. You know, they're just beginning. We don't know. They could disappear tomorrow. Anything is possible. They did have a serious audit, and it's better than all the other audits I've seen out. So, but fun, man. Another coin that blew up that we talked about on the channel. We went over every single time. It just doesn't stop here, guys. And when the bull run comes on, you know how much we get another leg? You know how many coins I'm going to be able to give you guys every 5 seconds? It's going to be insane. Look, Bitcoin at 333333333. I just caught it at the triple threes. You guys didn't see it. Really was at triple threes all the way. So struggling. Came up, came down. It is struggling here at the bottom of this trend line now. But the 1 hour is saying, no, we're going to push up. And there's still divergence there because now there's divergence right there too. Swing down, and this is swinging to the upside. MACD wants to push us up too as well. 1 hour is telling yay. 4 hours telling yay. Let's see. And what's good about this trade is if this falls down, we're very bearish. And we know we can be in a short. So get ready to flip it to a short if we do not hold this area. But we need to hold 33K. Extremely important. And I think we will. The chart conveys the idea that we will. I don't want to say I think we will. I don't know what will happen. I'm just going to trade the charts the way I see them every single day. I'm not going to tell you I know what's going to happen. That's not how trading works. Second you think you know it all, that's when you get beat down. That's when you lose a lot. That's when you get pounded to the ground. So remember that too, you know. All right, guys, I'm going to be out of here for the day. Let's take a look at the news for Bitcoin. What's going on? If we, want to see what Michael Saylor's saying, I just like it. I like the notifications here. Used to look at John McAfee and what he said every day, but he's not tweeting anymore, so shout out to John if you're still alive, man. Who knows? Who is Sam? Marketing spends does not win in crypto. You should be deeply skeptical of projects that spend a lot on it without product to make market fit. Who is Sam? I'm Sam. Definitely NGMI. I don't get it. Market liquidity is actually atrocious. Not sure how other people are trading this, but you really can't take any major positions for fear of MMs pulling bids and asks on you. Slippage is crazy, even on smaller position sizes right now. I agree with what he's saying. The price action, LOL. People are waking up to the fact that our elected representatives know very little about the topics in front of them to vote on. We have a pay-for-play system which lobbyists outnumbering politicians 1-14 when spending $3.5 billion in 2022. Cora Petra. Yeah, isn't that funny? It's like YouTube. Our government's very similar to YouTube. Each person in government should be like an independent, amazing YouTuber who's giving you their own data, doing awesome research, and doing everything they can. But most YouTubers are getting paid just to kind of talk about, and I don't mind, like every once in a while, fine. You might have a really legit project and you may want me to promote it. And you know what? If we can come eye to eye and it makes sense for me, then we can do that. But it has to be right. I'm not just going to sit here and chill. It doesn't work like that. That's how I believe you run a channel to the ground. Even if you run it up, eventually the channel will have no value. Like, I want real quality value here. You see what I'm saying? I literally have a stop loss set at 110 for Matic on Coinbase, and it still has me in the damn trade. What the F? With the fib retracement, do you put it at the local low or the local high or all-time low and all-time high? You could do a little bit of both, but it depends. Like, and you got to get good at it. And that's the thing about fib. It kind of, the trader starts to play with that on his own. It's kind of how you feel about it. You're going to have to find your own thing. YouTube picks and chooses who makes it and who doesn't. It's been proven. That's crazy, right? YouTube chooses who makes it and who doesn't, man. I believe I can beat the algorithm back though and just keep pushing forward until we get to the top, man. So we get to the top. Let's shout out to Jacob Canefield. Always gotta give him a plug. He's having a hard time trading with the liquidity. Listen to Jacob when he tells you that. He's telling you something. And McAfee, man, still isn't. Let's see if anything has been written here. No, not since the 16th, the pinned tweet. And the 20th, Happy Father's Day. And that's the last thing you'll see. 112-year-old person is the oldest living person. The billionaire Gucci master. And the simple scam that's bringing bigger than ransomware. Ooh, that's creepy. Tropical storm Elsa forms in the Atlantic. Uh-oh. Another hurricane. 18 dead, 140 missing after the partial. Damn, 147 people are still missing. Can you believe that? Inside there? I can't believe in America a building collapsed. Like, in America. Like, it's like a third world country, bro. You know what's crazy? I'm going to say something, guys, and I'm just... What day did the building go down? Wasn't it like 4 days after he said he was going to bring Bitcoin to Miami? Didn't the mayor tweet, bring Bitcoin to Miami? Right? So like, mayor... He tweeted to all like the China miners, like, come on here to Bitcoin. Right? And he's like, come on guys, come move your miners here. And then next thing you know, the building collapsed. They're probably not connected. There's no such thing as coincidence, right? But it is a little weird. Like there's someone like, and it's probably not. I don't think they are connected. But I'm just, I'm dabbling in my ideas, right? Man, they're giving Celsius the best quant grade here on token metrics. So just so you know, and Filecoin too, man. They're saying these are going to be the big winners for the month, and Theta, and Polygon. So you should basically be in Theta, Celsius, and Filecoin, and just let the rest be. Let's take a look at Filecoin for you as well. Why I like Filecoin? Because Filecoin is connected to the Biden administration. There's something going on with it. I'm telling you right now. And they looked in like someone high up in Biden's administration, and he holds Bitcoin and like 100. He owned like 300 grand in Bitcoin and like 100 grand in Filecoin. So I think we're forming this area. We're down on a downtrend. Perfect time to get into Filecoin right now at 56. We'll take a look at the dollar here, the 1 hour. Coming up, coming down, but is still kind of holding its level here. Easy stop loss, just in case, because if it falls down, it's breaking out of a rising wedge. Should it hurt you? So idea would be to long right there, right? Positional strength back to previous support right there, possibly 22%. And my stop loss would have to be about 6.5, 3 to 4, 3.5 to 1 risk reward ratio. And there's a trade for Filecoin. I believe we could see a movement, but we will have a little bit of price action getting rejected, possibly there and right there at that high. Like that's why we got rejected there, but hopefully that makes it back to the upside. So Filecoin is bearish because it didn't make that high, but so far we're making higher lows, so that's okay. So I just want to make sure we break above this on our next push to the upside, and that's what we're going to look for Filecoin. So watch Filecoin closely. It's an idea for Filecoin USDT. Ren. Okay, file USDT. All right. The first of the month, man. Beautiful time. That's when my Patreon pays me. I get paid on the first of the month every month. So it's like I wait for the first, and I'm like, I used to get a paycheck every week, man. Not anymore, man. Now it is what it is. I gotta make my ends every single time, man. It's just me out here. It's just me out here and nobody else, baby. And my wife who holds me down. Without her, I would have nothing. Without her, I'd have nothing. Thank God for my wife, man. Thank. Man, I could cry if I start talking about her, because she's the greatest person in my life. And she does so much for me. And the baby. and my kids, and she's like the strongest woman I've ever met, man. My wife, man. And she puts up with the lifer every day. I love you, my wife. She's been through so much in her life. So take a look at CTSI, all right? It's forming this beautiful kind of flag. I mean, it's flagging out here. Put it on my radar. I just want to talk, kind of discuss, see what's going on. CTSI. And look, at even if Bitcoin, is this an idea if Bitcoin's going to do this? Because Bitcoin's right now in the same pattern here. Look. They're going to dump Bitcoin and flush us back up. Look, how crazy is that? They bring us back and then it's just so funny, man, what they do to us. Like, but anyway, CTSI, I put this on the radar at 27 cents when it was in a cup and handle way back when. One of my best videos, 3-minute video. Check it out. Really explains what the cup and handle is, and kind of puts things, puts things in your radar. It's like, oh yeah, that's why I should be getting into this type of trade at this type of time. So we take a look at the 4-hour, right? Where are we at? We're super oversold in the 4-hour. 1 hour just has one more kind of swing down, and then that's your positional entry. So wait for this to curl down or curl up somewhere. It could either curl here or come back down and curl. Just wait for there to be a curl. Actually, right now. No, I thought I saw a curl. I did not. I did not. But this is on my radar right now. Wait for this to come back down to here, and boom. So the idea is here is aggressive buy right there. Aggressive buy, bottom of the pattern right here. And boom. And see, up, down, and actually getting a little tighter. That's really the channel. Let's open up the channel. There's strong bullish divergence right there. So telling me we should bounce. Like, this actually should be the low. I don't know if we're going to get below the pattern. Might be there. But wait, the 1 hour has to reset. So just kind of watch it. Watch it. But this is the region. Either you're buying right here. You have two options. And no trade is exact. That's another thing. Anyone that tells you a trade is, oh, this is no. It's always kind of a bendable, a flexible idea. Then can we break out and get into the retest here and then boom out? But I see this break into the upside. Right? So choose your entry, bottom of the pattern or breakout. Right? CTSI, man. I see this break into the upside though. It's looking nice and showing signs of strength, and it's in an uptrend here. It's respecting this trend line. So far so good for CTSI. If you can get the bottom of the pattern, that would be beautiful. It'd be 71% gains. I mean, that's not slim pickings. That could make ends meet right there. All right, now we're going to look at some Bitcoin news, and we're going to run out of here for the day, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. It is, what, 12:35. We kicked it for, I started at 10:15. Kicked it for a nice 2.5 hours. Unbelievable. Thank you for all the super chats. Much appreciated. Thank you for all the comments, all the love, all the support. 183 likes, 118 people watching. Appreciate the likes, man. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you very much. Bitcoin, are you at 33.2 now? You probably are. Bitcoin. Where are you, Bitcoin? 33.3. Okay. She's holding. Highly likely they're just trying to scare you here at the bottom of this trend line. That's why the stop loss is set in stone and the trade is set in stone, and we're going to go from there. Remember, we got in at about, what, 33.165 on that wick. 33.200. My idea was anywhere between, right, 33.150 and like 33.4 area. So this is highly likely will play out to the upside. We're just pattern trading this to the back to the upside, right? Unless something crazy happens. There's your Bitcoin trade for the day. Wow. Got some good stuff. Guys, we got some big things coming right now. You should add Matic. I think they're going to talk about Matic. Starting today, oh my gosh. Okay. We got a lot of bullish news to go over here, guys. A lot of bullish news. Shout out to everyone here on the live. We see a bunch of people just jump back in. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Mercado Bitcoin lands $200 million investment from SoftBank. Investment values Mercado Bitcoin's parent company at $2.1 billion. The largest crypto investment in Latin America, SoftBank is betting big on Mercado Bitcoin. The first Latin America's fund announced a Series B investment in the Brazilian crypto exchange Thursday. The investment is the largest for crypto in Latin America's history, putting Mercado's Bitcoin's parent company, which is a $2.2 trillion group, at a value of $2.1 billion. With the crypto adoption in the region booming, Mercado Bitcoin will use the funds to help meet the growing demand for crypto services. Over the last year, Mercado Bitcoin's client base has grown from 2.8 million with over 700,000 users since the start of 2021. Along with expanding, Mercado Bitcoin 2TM Group is launching BitTrust, the first digital custodian in Latin America, subject to regulatory approval. The funds will be used to invest in infrastructure and scale the business. A press release notes. That's another thing. If they truly cared about us, they would help us keep, like, Americans. If the American SEC and all that truly cared about us, they would get custody going. They would know, okay, a lot of Americans hold this. We don't want them to lose their funds. But no, they let us go to the wild, wild west and tell us that we're criminals. Like, I don't understand this, man. We adopt a new technology and it makes me a freaking... No, that's not true. Like, it's not true. Like, and I refuse to be treated that way. And it's disrespectful. And it's not right. And it's not how you treat a human being. It's rude. All right? Japan's financial regulator has pushed for a formal warning to Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange. The warning states that Binance engaged as a crypto exchange business without registering with the regulator. In 2020, Binance confirmed it would phase out its service to Japanese residences. Japan's final service agency has issued a warning against Binance for operating in the country without a license. It has published a formal warning to Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, in the daily volume. The FSA is Japan's financial regulator. A document addressed to the CEO and founder, Sheng Zhang, warned the firm engaged in crypto asset exchange business without registration. In 2020, Binance announced it would phase out its services to Japan customers, though its company still has yet to act on it. Binance was previously found to be operating in Malta without a registration. In February 20th, the Malta Financial Authority iterated that the exchange had not filed the registration despite moving its offices to the island. The exchange has faced trouble with other financial regulators in recent months. In April 21, the Financial Conduct Authority expressed concerns after Binance opened tokenized stock trading. The regulator had concerns about whether the stocks could represent securities. According to other reports, Binance may also be under examination by Commodity for allowing American residents on its website. However, the U.S. regulator is yet to make any formal charges. In May 20, Japan enforced strict regulations for the exchange in an effort to prevent hacks and frauds. Under the FSA regulations, all exchanges operating in Japan, whether domestic or foreign, must be registered. Exchanges are also required to submit annual reports of their business to the agency. Japan was the first Asian currency that legalized the use of cryptocurrency as a form of payment in 2017. Japan's been on the forefront of this, man, for a long time. The future of crypto exchanges is decentralized with CZ. It's true, man. It's going to be all decentralized things on your wallet, and GitHub submits to Akita Inu threats over donated coins. Gitcoin submit. Gitcoin has charged its plan to sell Akita Inu coins it received from Vita Burek despite governance concerns. Gitcoin has changed its plan to sell 100% of Akita tokens it received. The Akita Inu team threatened Gitcoin with a token fork to prevent a liquidation. Under the new plan, Gitcoin would set up a contract to sell and also burn Akita tokens simultaneously. Well, that's not bad. Akita Uno. It's funny, these coins are still out there. Like, it's like people still care, man. So Elon Musk and Jack Dorsey are going to start talking Bitcoin, right? Polygon, project safe dollar crashes to zero after attack. Damn, man. Raising security standards. Certik unveils the security leaderboard. I like that. I like that. This is what we need, man. We need more security regulation in the blockchain space, not government regulation. Raising security standards. Certik unveils the security leaderboard, a powerful tool for retail investors navigating the decentralized space. Certik is proud to announce the latest version of security leaderboard, a tool which ranks DeFi projects against a range of security primitives. The leaderboard provides investors with data they need to do their own research and successfully navigate the exciting and often risky world of Web 3.0. It's the latest of Certik's offering that aims to raise the standard of security and promote transparency across all DeFi. As a free, accessible tool, Certik Security Leaderboard gives access to projects, audits, and market-leading data. Hundreds of projects are listed on an elegantly displayed dashboard where users can see how they rank against a wide range of security primitives. Skynet, a real-time security intelligence engine, right? And that's what I talked about on my Pancake Honey video. My Pancake Honey video was one of the first videos to talk about Skynet. Honestly, that's where you would have learned about what Skynet was and, kind of gotten into what Skynet is. This video right here, Pancake Honey. So check that video out, right? Check it out. And I've been putting out live scalps lately. This one went for 5 hours till we got stopped out, but I have been putting out live scalps lately. Check them out. You'll see some live scalps randomly posted on the live stream. The other day we just ran one for a long time. So please run this video up, please, man. This video should get 1,000 views, man, easily. Run this video up. There's 18,000 people in the Telegram. Each person should watch the video from the Honey Telegram. It's just crazy, right? How many bots are these people using? That's what I wonder when it comes down to that. Not them specifically, just like, these types of spaces. Always typoing. Always a typo. All right. Bitcoin news, man. Got some news. Wait. Big news. It makes sense to add this altcoin to if you have Ethereum in your portfolio. July, a month ago, London. What a Ethereum classic, right? Saying it just seems to be following Ethereum pretty much, and it makes more money as opposed. So why not run up on Ethereum Classic? I made some big gains on Ethereum Classic. Used to hold about 600 coins. Germany's new law means 40,000 special funds can now can now invest in Bitcoin. Landmark legislation comes in force in Germany today, giving institutional investors permission to hold crypto assets, guys. A new law allows special funds, a favored investment vehicle for German institutions, to invest in crypto assets for the first time. Market experts estimate that up to 415 billion could flow into crypto assets as a result. $500 billion, bro. Germany's Fund Locations Act came into force today, meaning that thousands of institutional investment funds will now be eligible to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies for the first time. Special funds are favorable by institution investors, and the new laws allow fund managers to allocate up to 20% of a special fund to crypto assets, interested in exploding, according to market experts, when anticipating that the new regulations could unleash significant investment in the crypto market. Sven Hildebrand, head of Hamburg Blockchain Console DLC Distributed Ledger Consulting, told Decrypt that he projects a theoretical inflow to the order of $450 billion into crypto assets. That's a significant amount and a damn huge, according to Hildebrand, considering that the current market capitalization of Bitcoin is $632 billion. His calculations are based on estimates that around $1.87 trillion is tied up in approximately 4,000 special funds. This won't happen overnight, but we're talking about the largest investment vehicle that we have in Germany. Literally all the money is in there. Germany's law moving in the right direction. Big sign, big moves for Bitcoin. I like to see that in the space. Bitcoin dominance gets rejected at 48%. Will alts rally? We never know. We kind of went over it ourselves, but we'll see. German law could lead to 415 billion crypto investment. It will, and it has, and it's going to. I'm super excited about that. More companies jumping on board, more coming forward. Okay. How DeFi project Antimatter tanked its own token price. Antimatter, an on-chain derivatives protocol, announced it was removing vesting of a matter of tokens sold to early investors. Due to the inflated supply, the token price crashed by more than 50% in a period of 24 hours. The project has been widely criticized for the move, with some accusing the team of a rug pull. Antimatter unlocks millions of tokens. Antimatter, a non-chain option trading protocol, caused its own token Matter to crash after it removed a vesting period from tokens sold to early investors. The project announced on Wednesday. After initial decision, Matter has decided to move forward and unlock all strategic investors, including seed and private rounds. That's not a good idea. Just unlock all the rounds and just let everyone sell? Like, why? Like, Mike Novogratz, Bitcoin will be digital gold for 3,000 years, but Ethereum can surpass it. Bitcoin will be a digital version of gold for the next 3,000 years, but ETH might surpass it to become the largest cryptocurrency indicated. Honestly, 3,000 years is ridiculous. I think technology changes, and before we know it, like we're on some like photon energy system where like money really like 3,000 years, Mike. I think that's a bit crazy. I say even 700 years, and then at one point things gonna change. Nothing will replace Bitcoin. No, that's obvious. Matt Kaiser, buy Bitcoin to help your family when global economy collapses. He's right. If Bitcoin were dependent on the likes of Elon Musk, it would have failed. Yeah. The topic of eventual flippening, an event that will see either surpassing Bitcoin as the world's largest cryptocurrency by market cap, emerged a few years ago. At the time, ETH's value against the dollar was rising rapidly while Bitcoin had started to retrace. Yeah, they got really close. And we were talking, are they going to flip? Are they going to flip? And there was actually talk about the flippening all the time. Like, people were talking about the flippening a lot. Like, too much, almost. Like, as if it was really going to happen. People started to say, yeah, I believe there's going to be a flippening. And I'm like, really? A flippening? Like, are you serious? And I was never fully on board for it. But that was an idea of mine that it could possibly happen. You know? Anyway, something's up with the, I gotta mess with my settings again today for whatever reason. Changed the lighting in here, and it changed everything. I actually replaced the rug. Changed the lighting a lot. It really did. It was a dark rug. It was sucking in a lot of light. Now it's a white rug. It's reflecting a lot of light. Crypto community needs to step up. With the U.S. and other countries discussing potential cryptocurrency regulations, Novogratz touched on the significance of what it could mean for the industry. Listening to lawmakers speaking about Bitcoin and other digital assets, he realized that the community needs to do a much better job at educating them. He believes the people associated with the crypto space now have the ability and the responsibility of working with government officials to implement a proper legislative framework. Once that's established, it will enhance Bitcoin's chances of surpassing gold as the store of value asset of choice. Novogratz said the precious metal has existed for 3,000 years, and he expects Bitcoin to be the digital version of gold for the next 3,000 years. Michael Saylor says Ethereum has its place, but Bitcoin is 50 times better than gold. Truly believe that. And I can't go a day without looking at Michael Saylor and seeing what he's saying. I guess I got to take my daughter to Boss Baby now, even though I shouldn't, because the guy's kind of a bad influence on kids. Michael Saylor, man, let's read his first. I love it. Bitcoin is a swarm of cyber hornets, serving the goddess of wisdom, feeding the fire of truth, exponentially growing ever smarter, faster, and stronger behind the wall of encrypted energy. Today, 5 hours ago, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Ancient proverb on Bitcoin. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Ancient proverb on Bitcoin, right? Is digital property... Yeah, like I get what he's saying. You know what he's saying? I get it, right? Sad that a judge denied Britney her to be free. Really feel for her, man. And guys, being a celebrity, man, it doesn't seem to be all it's cracked up to be. Half of them seem whacked out, blasted out. I think they get cloned, maybe connect. I think once you get too big, you get surrounded and you don't live your own life anymore. You live some like elite life where they control you. And believe me, when I get there, it's not going to happen to me, man. Somehow, some way, I'm going to be able to do it my own way. Bitcoin is a digital property technically superior to all other forms of property. It is demonetizing gold, real estate bonds, equity, cash, derivatives, and commodities, and the solution to the 21st century challenge of economic security and empowerment. Bitcoin will win, finally. Don't be naive. YouTube.
Let's say that I wanted to create a non-sovereign store of value. I have $1 million. I want to save it for 100 years, and I don't want to trust anybody else with the money. I can't put it in a bank. Every single person in Argentina had 90% of their US dollars and their Argentine peso seized overnight by the government 20 years ago by edict. Stroke of a pen. It wasn't hard.
By edict.
So I can't leave it in the bank.
Stroke of a pen.
I can't store it in a currency because the banks can steal it from me. I can't save it in a stock. The company might not even exist, and the CEO or the board might dilute it. I can't put it in land because I can't move the land, and they could tax in Florida. They tax you 2% a year on the land. You lose your land in 20 years. So I buy gold. Now that's the traditional idea, but the problem with gold is that every year gold miners produce 2% more gold, and then I can't carry $1 billion of gold through an airport, so I have to put it in a bank, and then 95 of the top 100 cities in the world, 95 or more of them seized all your gold in the past 100 years when the regime changes. Okay, so how do I fix that? So this guy Satoshi invented digital gold on an open protocol monetary network, and we call that Bitcoin. And the way
that really was him, man. I found out who it was.
I define 21 million gold coins. I dematerialize them in cyberspace. I make them infinitely divisible by 100 million units each, and that's called a Satoshi. Then I make it impossible to ever make any more than 21 million. And then I give you a protocol where any computer can send the coin or the Bitcoin to any other computer without a middleman. Right? And I make it possible for you to take personal custody of your asset.
People don't realize what Bitcoin is.
If I want $1 billion worth of property, I can carry it around in my head by memorizing the passphrase. I can hold it on a hardware wallet. I can hold it on a mobile phone. I can put it to any computer in the world. Then I can move the $1 billion to any custodian in the world in a few minutes for a pittance. So the idea is, if I took gold and I said, you can't mine any more gold, check, that would make gold more valuable. And if I said, you can't use it for jewelry, there's no jewelry being melted down into gold, that makes gold more valuable. And if I capped it at 21 million and I numbered each of the gold coins, that would make it more valuable. And if I made it infinitely divisible, and if you could authenticate it in a split second with a mobile phone, that would make it more valuable. And if I made it programmable with a protocol, and I made it possible for a computer to make 1 million transactions a second and talk to 100 million other computers,
like if you don't get this, you have
Intel
problems.
Semiconductors, that would make it more valuable. So in essence, we created programmable gold on a network. And then what's the last twist? The last twist is you make it decentralized so that there's 10,000 different computers, or maybe even 100,000 different computers running the software at the same time with an identical copy of the ledger, so that no company, no CEO, no government, no regulator can meddle with it, the protocol. So it is literally, it's like a virus released into cyberspace, a living life form. You can't stop it without turning off every computer on Earth at the same time, and you have to keep them turned off forever, right? You can't kill it. And so the idea of Bitcoin is apex property for the human race, and for the first time on the internet, if you have $1 million, you can hold $1 million in your head, walk through a border, send it across the world, take custody, or transfer it to any custodian, or prove that you have it in a split second. And you can't do that with anything else. That's what Bitcoin is.
I mean, if do you guys understand what he just said? Because that's the basis of my life right here. All right, I disagree with him personally, but to each his own. If Bitcoin was so great, you wouldn't have so many early developers leaving it to build other projects. No, that's wrong. GLT, you're not getting it. You're just not getting it. That's like saying, I can flip your mind. So look, if Bitcoin was so great, you wouldn't have so many early developers leaving it to build other projects. Oh, so, okay, let's go the other way. So we were all supposed to just develop Bitcoin? So 1 million of us were just going to keep going. It was just all Bitcoin, GDLT. We were just going to all just only do one coin? Come on, man. You're not making sense. That's like saying that we all would have made the Ford company would come out and no one would have made a Toyota and no one would have... Dude, the human race has never done one thing. Go look at the gardening tools at Home Depot. Some of them have a gel holder. Like you could there's like 17 different types of ways to garden just to get the little shovel that goes into the gosh damn ground. And you're thinking we won't make a bunch of different coins? Come on, man. You're not making sense at all. I just blew your argument out of the water, bro. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. Until quantum computing is achieved and the paraphrases can be cracked in minutes. But hey, what do I know? And honestly, but once you get quantum computers are made, they're going to put a quantum layer on Bitcoin. What makes you think Bitcoin won't get implemented with a quantum layer? And honestly, you don't even know. And so then Bitcoin won't be that great since there will be... No, you don't get it. You're not understanding what happened with... People that can't understand Bitcoin, I know people that don't get it. They're just like I got EGLD. I have some of the newest coins out there. I'm going to put a lot of money into Phantom. I think Phantom's going to be the one. I'm all about an altcoin with the progressive nature. But you have to understand what Bitcoin is, man. And you have to understand it holds... At one point, it held $1 trillion. No coin held $1 trillion, bro. It's a network. It's not a coin. That's another thing. Get it through your mind. It's not a coin. It's a payment network, my friend. Right? I'm too high for this stupid stuff. All I know is money is transferring to digital form. Cash. Frankie, how much money do you think went into quantum computing? A lot, right? Bitcoin is not AOL. You're wrong again. You're not... Me and you should have a full-blown discussion, because it would get pretty heated, and I would kind of lay into it just for the for viewership purposes. Like, I'd be like, how dare you know Bitcoin, how dare you get off of my show. We could make it like a full-blown, we'll be respectful, but I'd love to have the debate with you, man, live on camera, and you just tell me your piece, I'll tell you my piece, and people will come to their own assumptions. No, but there's people who think Bitcoin is like old nonsense and like doesn't deserve to be where it is, and they don't get it. Like, they don't understand it. So they're like, well, Bitcoin just crap. I mean, I fought so many of these people on and on and on for years, man. And that debate could go on for a long, long time, All right, guys, I love you so much. I'll be back tomorrow. Think about who possesses quantum computing, the largest investors, so the elite. So, hey, they actually don't even possess that. Only like a small portion of people. And anyway, you're getting deep then. Then you can go to where did quantum computing come from? It came from an alien race. You know that we're being controlled by an underground alien race. We could go all the way. All right. I like alts more than BTC long term. Nah, man. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life, man. Phantom with an F, man. Not a PH. That's Phantasmum or something you're looking at, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to this channel, then you're already doing the right thing. And you guys know what we're going to say. I got to find the... Thank you to everyone who super chatted me. Much appreciated. It means the world to me. Every little bit helps. That's about every single day here on the live stream, and I appreciate you guys showing me that love. It means the world to me. So thank you very, very much. You know who you are. Always supporting me. Always holding me down. Means the world to me. So thank you very, very much. Let me find that live button, and I'm going to get out of here. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Bitcoin's struggling right now, like right before we leave. Let's see, 33.1. Are you at Bitcoin? Where are you at? 33.1, man. I'm telling you, if she breaks 33K, I'm going to short her down to like 30K but as long as we hold this level, it's all right. But she's pressing on us, man. It's funny, we did this the other day with the 1 hour, but the 1 hour was pushing up and we're still not getting the movement. It's kind of weird. It's like opposite tones. Like, at least the Stoke should have turned on us by now. We're double bottom in the 4 hour. You don't really get that much low, that much lower, I want to look at the daily divergence that we were playing on as well, which is still strong. Swing down to swing down, swing up to swing up, and we're pushing up. So that's the call, still holding this bottom trend line to the upside for Bitcoin. Back to 33.2. They're playing on that. They want people to jump on and jump out. The crypto space will change dramatically when more trillions flood in. It goes down. Bitcoin forming a bear flag on the 4 hour? No. What are you talking about? No. Where do people get this nonsense? Where is the bear flag, man? Maybe, I don't know. On the 4 hour? No, it's forming a falling wedge on the 4 hour. You need some tutoring, man. Come get some tutoring. And honestly, do not you should not be trading without tutoring. Nobody should be trading without tutoring. You're gonna lose a lot of money. My tutoring's $100. Usually the most people take is like a few people have taken weekly tutoring for a long time, but most people don't, man. Most people take 1 or 2 and they go on their way. You know, I don't honestly have the time to tutor hundreds of people over and over again. I want to get you straight situated. It's basically like I want to build your boat and push you into the ocean, and it's your time to figure it out. And then you can join my Patreon. My Patreon's how you stay guided. All right. It is in a W too. Yeah. Sorry, I'm learning. It's all good, Marshall. Hey, Lifer, Fireball token 2 days old. Low cap docs. I woke up this morning and someone put Fireball in my freaking. Believe you me, I already know all about it. My man's still on here. Okay, guys, we're gonna run. Thank you so much for being here. I tried to find the my live button and I couldn't. It's somewhere out here. Where's my live button, man? Taking forever over here to find my live button over here. And here's the BiTop Exchange. Check it out. Video coming out later on today about the BiTop Exchange. How to buy, how to operate, just basic principles, you know, how to log in, maybe how to copy a trade, see what's going on. I'll make myself a profile too. You can also copy my trade, so it's going to be something interesting. You'll be able to copy some of my trades here on the BiTop Exchange, so that would be kind of cool. I'll be posting some small trades here on the smaller exchange, and you could copy them off and see what's going on. So that's something that's a feature that we don't have on a lot of other exchanges, so it would be a cool idea on the BiTop Exchange. BiTop.com. Check them out. Now, I'm not seeing it. I'm going to have to get off. What a great way to end the show. Gotta go to the YouTube studio. I must have closed it on myself. Missing. 10,374. We can get to 11,000. Let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. 11,000 subs, baby. I feel you. We can do it. I know we can do this. All right, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to say crypto is life. Thank you for everyone who came onto the live. Thank you for all the love, support, and thank you for all the super chats, guys. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys on the next live stream tomorrow morning. You guys are funny, man. Great channel. I'm pumping you on YouTube. I'll see you later, lifer. Shout out to Mitchell Gring. Appreciate you all, man. Thank you so much for being here. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. There's nothing else, guys. Keep it moving. I'll see you on the next live tomorrow morning. Friday. 10 a.m. Remember, 10 a.m. Move your clocks up a half an hour.